everybody. How's it going? Um, Thanks for coming tonight. Just want to say hi, everybody, real quick for bring up some others. Blood Files, what's up? What's up, Hawk? Um, what's up, Ghost Chasers? What's up, Sam? What's going on? I'll bring him up right now. On the bottom. And what's up to everybody else? How's everybody
Ghost
going?
Spacers! Hey
My
guys.
Brew, what's up? Here goes Boomer D, awesome guy.
Hi, I'm Boomer
Double D.
D from the show Ghost Spacers.
Oh, shit. There you go. What's up, Christy? How's it going, Patty? What's up? What is up, everybody? They're all saying hi to you, Boomer.
Some
Uh,
of them are saying hi to Bomber, whoever that
Bomber,
is.
bomber.
Familiar with Bomber, but hi Patty, how are you?
There's no bomber here. Can you take a message?
Actually, you know what? I was in another live stream last night. There is a bomber out there, a female that goes by
Bomber?
the
What?
line Bomber, and she actually says this is going to get confusing, you know. But
Hey, Patty.
So yeah.
So, guys, we're gonna talk about I don't know if you guys, the chat people in the chat, want to say what their paranormal experiences are, and we will too on here on panel as well. And I'm gonna put a link in the chat if anyone wants to come up and hang around, as long as you guys respect the host and everybody else on panel. So we'll get started with anybody on panel.
I gotta go. Those are the stipulations. If we have to respect the host, man.
I'm out.
Oh fuck!
I'm out.
That's about it, man. Shit, motherfucker.
I'm leaving too, Boomer. I'm going.
Shit.
But I gotta respect the host.
Got that.
But I do have to respect
Girl,
you.
what's up?
Only on here I have to respect you.
Yeah, you has to.
Yes.
There's no choice.
Bitch. Oh.
Where you going, Paranormal Brew?
I don't know where that came from. Must be my Tourette's.
I gotta
Asshole. Oh,
hit paranormal. I gotta hit Paranormal Brew. See if she wants to come up. She's awesome.
Dwight. What's up, my buddy?
My haunted father. Oh my god.
Dwight. That's the name I was trying to think of when we were talking about.
That was his name.
That was his name. That's the one we were talking about.
That was his
name. The one I was thinking of, the burnt face. That's Dwight.
Yeah.
Haunted flower.
It was
Flower.
Patty.
Hi, Dwight. Thank you.
Oh, Peppermint Patty. She called you an asshole.
Well, I gotta point this out, just so y'all don't get down on her too much. Patty here is the one that's infamous for misspelling my name every time. So give her a break, guys. She knows not what she does. She's awesome.
She knows not what she does. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Right. I gotta go get I gotta post this link up there. We got 12 people on here, so what's up, Patty? How's it going?
Wait, 12? I thought it was 10.
No, it's 12. Is it 12 or 10?
Princess Patty, you know I'm an angel, right?
Yeah.
I'm an angel. Hello.
Oh, girl.
I think it's 12.
Oh, shit. I gotta go to the closet, get my hip moved.
Patty, I've known you too long. You were no angel. You were just like me. I see those
horns. Oh, there you go.
They hiding up in your
Why not?
I see him. We couldn't be angels if we tried.
Link up.
We just couldn't. I tried to be really nice to everybody, but when they make me mad, I get angry and I say
Eli makes that hard to do sometimes.
Well, sometimes Eli will say to me, Eli will say, Jax, remember, we have a channel. I'm going, you're so lucky we have a channel.
That's horrible right there. Sometimes you just gotta okay, I pinned it on there, guys.
You notice now that you rarely see Eli on any shows anymore. Whereas he used to be my sidekick. And he tried to make the minute he tried to make me his sidekick, I'm like, no, I don't play sidekick. So
actually, no, it was my idea. It was my idea. It was my idea. When I was talking a long time ago, I said to Eli, why don't we just do a channel together? We want to do the same thing. He goes, let me think about it. Okay, so we thought about it. 2 days later, let's try it. And the first day we tried it, it was there.
Yep.
Now, here's my thing here. You see, and Eli gets a little upset about this. Okay, I'm going to be interviewing someone in the near future. I'm not going to say any names who, but he goes, that's going to be on my channel, right?
Okay, I'm like, we're talking about paranormal experiences.
Oh, no. That's not going to be on your channel because this guy's huge. He goes, well, why can't it be on my channel? I said, the moment you put Eli and Jax, his paranormal discussions, it'll be on your channel. But right now, it's going to go on my channel.
That's messed up.
That's a situation we ran into. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to play sidekick while you host big names and shit like that. When you got 500 subscribers,
no,
I've got over 1,500 subscribers.
No,
I don't have a sidekick.
No. There was one time I went to go help. You know, I just couldn't sleep, and I said I was gonna sleep. So then I seen who was it? Little Red. She was having a overnight thingy, whatever. She's to the house, and I came back to Boomer. He goes, he see me in there. He goes, why the hell were you in there? I was like, whoa! Like he just went. I know he's joking, but he just went off on me.
Or was he?
I don't remember.
Was he? Man, we argue all the time.
That must have been pre-2018 or something.
Argue all the time. But hey, it made the view.
Wait, did he just say argued as in past tense? Like, I mean, for me, it seems like an ongoing thing. Like,
I'm thinking it hasn't stopped. I mean, I haven't seen any, uncontinuance. It keeps going. I mean, I've seen the chat rooms. Boomer comes in.
What's crazy is,
what's
crazy is Eli's the only one I kind of like.
Hey, Pennsylvania fishing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Love-hate relationship going on where it's just continued. Usually it's like I'll get in an argument with somebody, one of my friends or whatever, and we'll just not talk for a while and then start talking. With Eli, it just doesn't stop. Like it's continuous. Like
I feel you, Boomer. I feel you because you know what?
He's my new John.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with. It's that shit right there. It's that shit.
With John for a while.
Yep. Oh, John wasn't for a while first, and then I went in and I said, you know what? No, at first I was quiet, but then now I don't give a fuck.
Right?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You got to admit that.
When were you quiet?
Oh, if you've known him like when he first started coming around, before he started doing his own thing and stuff like that, it was always over at Boomer's live streams, and it was like pulling teeth to get him to talk.
Vegas Paranormal.
But after about a year and a half of hanging with Boomer, I got to give myself credit for this one. He got Boomer created a monster with Eli.
Yep.
Like I feel like Dr. Frankenstein. Eli's my Frankenstein. Now he just doesn't shut up.
No, I don't. I can't.
What?
Oh, something happened with him.
Vegas Paranormal Hyatt. Wait, where's Vegas? Oh, there's Vegas. I've seen them around before.
How you doing, Vegas?
Hey, Vegas.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Hey, Vegas.
I'll be right back. I gotta call Ron. Be right back.
Okay. So, Patty, what's up? Did you want to share your paranormal experience?
Yeah. So apparently, the school I'm at is haunted. It's the talk of the school, student, a couple of staff, but this floor I'm on is haunted. When I first got here, so first week I got here, and I obviously have my camera and my paranormal equipment, my stones, my crystals, and everything. And so I was talking the morning before. I was asking, hey, this place haunted? We're just talking about the ghost stories of the school. And the night of that morning, later on that morning, whatever I want to say, not morning, what was it? Let me backtrack. Yeah, later on that night, I was sleeping, I'm in my bed. You know, that day I was just talking about paranormal, ghost stories. And then all of a sudden, I feel like a little tap on my leg, like somebody was tapping on my leg. I was like, okay, that's weird. usually that happens when spirits are trying to get my attention, and I think they realize I was just ignoring them. As I'm falling asleep, starting to drift to sleep, and all of a sudden I hear in my ear, "Hey, wake up!" and tapping on my shoulder. And I turned around, and I was like, "Oh no." So I had a talk with the spirits. I'm like, "Look, let me sleep. I know I can feel you. That's great, but I need my sleep." So, and hasn't bothered me since. So.
Oh wow!
But it's funny because now they go over to my neighbor's dorm now, so doesn't bother me. Bothers her now. So.
Wow. Like, but what kind of stuff did you get from it? Like, what kind of like? I mean, can you tell me how you felt about it?
Huh?
Can you tell me how you felt about it?
Oh, I was fine. I was excited. I was like, "Oh, cool!" Now I got my paranormal stuff, my equipment out, and I was just talking, to spirit. But I just have to draw the line of, set boundaries. Like, look, you leave me alone when I'm sleeping, But, so yeah, they just follow me. They know I'm there.
Yeah. But do you get kind of like scared that does that, or do you like
not anymore.
shake it off? You're like, yeah.
I used to. Now I'm just like, oh wait, where's my key too?
Yeah.
It used to scare me, not anymore.
Oh, I used to get scared, but not anymore. Like, I mean, I already faced death, so I mean, like, and now it's just like it's nothing to me. It's like, okay, you can mess with me, but you can go, whatever.
You gotta speak up, buddy. You're mumbling.
Oh, sorry. I have just speaking into it, so it sucks. But no, I'm the kind of person where I faced death already, and I'm not afraid of it. I mean, we all die someday.
I wouldn't say afraid. I would say I'm more cautious because you don't know if something else is something darker is around the corner trying to pretend, it's nice. Whatever.
Yeah, but the more fear you give it, the more it's going to feed off your fear. What's up, Carol? What's going on? Long time no see.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Amber. How's it going?
Oh my gosh, we've had some drama here this evening.
Oh, what happened?
Carol, who?
Farm drama.
Oh wow! Is it with we were?
Yeah. Hey, we were outside burning some boxes in our fire pit right before dark. It was probably like 5:30, and it's close to my goat pen. My goat pen is not huge. It's maybe like 100, 150 feet by 100, and Yeti's sitting there laying down, and he just gets up and runs to the edge of the fence in the woods, and that's where I usually film. That's where I filmed a lot of my videos. And a coyote's trying to get in my fence, and he jumped at it through the fence, and it started yelping and ran off. So the coyote did not care that we were outside. My kid was outside yelling and screaming and playing, and we haven't seen him come down in the daytime, that close.
Oh my! Oh, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad he's okay. Probably from but how did he get out though?
It was in the woods because my goat pen kind of goes up in the woods. So the coyote was the fence was still between him. It didn't jump in, but I think it would have if he hadn't hadn't stopped it.
Oh wow! Well, I'm glad it was okay. Like I mean, like because that would have been devastating.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. I could hear them howling. They're everywhere out here.
Wow. So how do you like? How many like goats? Just you have one goat or?
We have 7 now, I think.
Whoa! Wow.
But I do have like fence around the top part of my stall that's exposed. And then like there's wood beams. Like I don't know if a coyote could really get in. If they did, it'd take a while. And I'm sure Yeti'd get them before they did. Yeah, we have to have everything like super secure because of the coyotes.
Well, wow, it's crazy. There's no way to like call the wildlife and maybe
no.
I know they can't.
They did make it open season all year round. It used to be just till like June 30th. I do have a good friend and neighbor up the road who hunts a lot of them. But where the person my property line kind of butts up to, where they ran off to, he won't allow people to hunt there. So it kind of does no good.
That sucks. Carol says coyotes come in our yard and eat the apples, and I'm standing there talking to it and filming.
Oh wow!
That's
Forget
awesome.
that.
That's
I would be
crazy.
like, man, I'd be scared it might attack me or something.
There's 2 times where I wish I had a camera with me or a phone that had a camera on, and one of them was there was a bear out in our parking lot foraging through the dumpsters. And another time there were 2 fawns. This was about 6-7 years ago. Me and my nephew had to go in the cemetery across the street. One was like on the side fence part. They were stuck in between the 2 rungs, and we had to go over there and kind of rescue them. One was over here, and the other one was out back by the gate. But that was pretty cool. I wish I had that on camera.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never seen a coyote, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, typically they're not going to bother humans. I mean, I know there's been stories like we've seen on the news, like a coyote will grab a kid or something, but typically they're afraid of people. You know, they'll run. I guess the ones around here are getting braver. I don't know. It makes me nervous.
It all depends on the time of year and how scarce food is and stuff like that.
You're exactly right. They do have plenty of food, but it's breeding season. So
yeah. All right. What's up, woman?
They're scavengers. Where if food is scarce, they'll get it wherever they can.
Well, yeah, it's mating season here too. So they also try to lure. They can lure other animals, dogs in and kill them that way. But I mean, Yeti's probably got a good 100 pounds on him.
And don't dare go near a den where there's coyote pups, because mama's around watching.
We have coyotes in my neighborhood, in the condo complex me and my family live at. We have coyotes just coming right up to the door. So, but
oh wow,
just there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're self-domesticating. Over the last 15-20 years, there's been reports of like coyotes just kind of, they have no choice but to domesticate because of how rapidly things are being developed. Like there's a lot of areas that are way overdeveloped and cutting into their natural habitat, and they have no choice but to look elsewhere for food and things like that. So they domesticate to get.
Hey, Ginger.
Wow.
Yeah, when I worked for Animal Control, we had a.
Hey, Jenny, how's it going?
That double?
I was saying that when I worked for Animal Control, we actually had quite a few calls come in for coyotes in people's yard, and
coyotes and gray fox. They're kind of like they're like the kangaroo of the U.S. They're a nuisance. Sometimes.
Yeah, but aren't they pretty fast to catch
Absolutely.
them, man? Do you what kind of stuff do you put down to catch them? Like kind of like some meat or whatever.
You just go out at night and aim at them. That's what you do.
They just leave the babies in their strollers outside.
Oh shit! No. He's like, hey, come and get them.
Damn dingo, it's my baby.
No, we wouldn't even try to catch them.
Oh, forget that. Imagine a pack of wolves.
Yeah, you have to shoot them. But what's funny is like when you use coyote calls, there's ones you can find online, but an actual human baby crying is one of the calls you can use, and they'll come to it.
Oh my God! Really?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's why you don't want to go
camping. So I won't hear that.
You don't want to go camping with your kids under the age of 10.
Right? Yeah, no. Well, I think the mom killed the baby, right? Or something like that. Didn't that happen with the dingo with the baby?
Well, there's a story. This is actually in Australia. This couple went vacationing in Australia. And apparently their baby came up missing, and they blamed it on the baby being taken by dingoes. There's a whole investigation with it and everything. I can't say for sure, but to the best of my recollection, this happened like mid 80s, early 90s, I think. And there was an investigation, and if I'm not mistaken, it was a long time ago, so this isn't set in stone. From what I recall, I think the mother ended up killing the baby and then blaming it on that, it's like a bunch of shit wasn't adding up with it. And that's how that came about. You hear it as limericks in shows like Seinfeld and things like that. They're always mimicking in Australia saying the dango ate my baby. That's where that little limerick come from, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was an actual event that happened years ago. You can actually probably Google it. But Jenny, what's up? How are you?
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, everyone in chat.
Jenny, hey.
It's crazy when we moved here, and we're like out in the middle of nowhere. I'm in West Virginia. There's nothing like but a little dinky road, and it's just woods, so it's their habitat. But when we moved in here 20 some years ago, we were still ripping up carpet, hadn't even moved in yet.
Oh.
And we heard, we were sitting on the back porch, I was smoking a cigarette, and I heard this cat like kind of make this, that cat rearing noise. And there was 2 Black Panthers chasing each other and jumped in this tree that we have on the property, like right beside of us. So I called the DNR, and they were like, we had reports of it out there. Just take your kids and pets inside. You're not allowed to kill it. Well, then a couple of weeks later, somebody else had called about it, and they said that we don't have those in West Virginia, that they were seeing things. It was probably a bear. But she told me that they had reports of it.
How are you mistaking a coyote for a bear?
I've never seen a coyote in my life.
Well, no, just like a Black Panther. We had a pit at the time that was about 75 pounds, and it was big. It was bigger than him. It had a long black tail.
How do you mistake a panther for a bear? Okay, come on now.
They don't like to admit it.
We actually had a. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Double.
We actually had a video actually go viral from my city where they videoed a Black Panther running across the field, and FWC came out and said that there's no such thing as Black Panthers, but it was way too big to be a house cat and way too small to be a bear or something like that. So
right, it's kind of like the aliens and the ghosts. We've seen them, but they still gonna say they ain't there. Same with the wildlife.
I was about, 13, 14, staying at my uncle's place with my cousins, and we were in the back room, and the room only has like windows, small windows that are about. This thing was about 6 to 7 feet up off the ground from the outside, right? And our bed was right near that window. We were in there jumping around, things like that, and we saw this yellow glow in the window, and it got closer and closer, and we looked up, and we could we didn't see it full on. It was dark out, and all we saw was the eyes and a little bit of its face. We can only describe it as a Black Panther, and this is in upstate New York. Like, we don't have Black Panthers here, but what we saw, like, it had to been very, to be up on its hind legs with its paws in the window looking in, what else could it be? You know what I'm saying? It definitely was some type of cat, and it was dark colored. So we do have like mountain lions, cougars in our area and some more mountainous, hilly areas. But for that area, that was strange.
J Max said, "Tell Boomer the dingo case was Zara Chamberlain."
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah, my mom said she remembers back in like the late 80s, close to the 90s, but the DNR had brought coyotes here in West Virginia, like a bunch of them. Like I guess we may have had some, but they brought a bunch of them here and just kind of turned them loose. I have a friend too who has seen a black wolf here twice in West Virginia, but they'll say that those aren't here either. But I believe her. I mean, she described it perfectly, you know.
They're here in upstate New York. We get wolf breeds of every kind. Like, when I was in high school, me and my cousin were coming back during the winter, coming back from dropping off his girlfriend in this country area, and we ended up going off the road into a ditch. While we're there trying to get the car out of the ditch, a pack of wolves came running out of the wood line straight up the road towards us. And they were all different. I mean, it was dark, but well lit by the moon. So we could see their shape. There's at least 6 or 7 of them. And they were all of different tones, different colors. And I mean, there could very well have been a black one. They're up here. We like wolves. Wild dogs can be mistaken for wolves up here. Because they're not like, I mean, you have your particular breeds. You got the white wolf, the silver wolf, and black wolf, whatever. But up here, it's like any pack could have any one of those types of wolves. Mainly, they're 3-tone colored, which could be like a wild German Shepherd type crossbreed of a wolf or something. But yeah, there's no standard, not up here anyway, there's no standard color to any particular, wolf breed. They're just, I've seen them in many different colors.
And they probably did at one time, but then it's just like anything else. Once they keep breeding and mix them with some things, it's hard to decipher what it is. And I can see where some people can mix it up. Like, they might just see a dog and think it's a wolf. But, people like me or anybody else that like spends time in the woods and you just kind of have been raised around it, you definitely know what you see and when you see it, no matter what the DNR says.
And that's definitely true, Monster.
That's true.
Because we are very close to Canada. Like where I'm at right now, it's probably a 6-hour drive to Canada. And
how's it going?
Crossed over here through Maine and all that. And they migrate down through here. Especially when, during the winter times when food is scarce, because a lot of regions of Canada get a lot of snow and they will migrate down here for food. So yeah, it's not that uncommon to see black wolves, all kinds of different wolves in upstate New York area and, Maine.
I mean, what gets me is just that the DNR tries to deny it and make you think you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you just admit to it? They know they're here.
Yeah. The government organizations are always saying something doesn't exist just because, well, for one, I mean, the largest part is they don't want a mass hysteria going about thinking we're being invaded by wild animals, I mean, because there's people out there that think that way. But a lot of it is they just don't want us to know certain shit. When it comes to paranormal, when it comes to cryptid, aliens, UFOs or whatever, they want to shut it down quick because they want to be the only ones that has control over that kind of shit,
Yeah, us regular people don't know how to, except for me and a couple other people, but most people, the general population, they don't know how to handle things. I mean, look at, for example, 2020. Everybody was buying toilet paper, like mass hysteria for toilet paper. Like, what is toilet paper gonna do?
You're right.
Not how it works.
Where I come from, we can use a washcloth. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to go mass panic buy.
Oh my god.
We
got leaves outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That would be nice.
Yeah, it's human nature.
I'll be worried about the poison ivy
in certain situations, and some people take it too far. Yeah.
But look how long the government told people that they didn't see UFOs and they didn't see things in the sky, and then they declassified everything 2 years ago.
UFOs, by the way.
What's up, Flavor?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
when it comes to paranormal, cryptid, and stuff like that, now I'm a firm believer that the Vatican has its hands in everything. Okay, when it comes to supernatural shit. Whereas with supernatural, follows categories like paranormal, cryptids, and aliens and stuff like that. That's the supernatural stuff. And government, primarily the UK and American governments, they kind of bow down to them. Okay, whatever we'll accommodate you. If you say it don't exist, we'll try to convince our people it doesn't exist. But you know what?
Yeah.
In the end, you can only go on what you experience. Like you saw this thing in your house. You have no way to prove it to anybody. So here comes Vatican. Here comes your government saying, "No, it didn't happen. It's your own. It's a figment of your imagination." Okay, yeah, all right. So they make you out to look like the idiot or the crazy guy. Here they come with the white vans and straight jackets. Right. You know what I'm saying? To keep you hush hush.
Hey, Frugal.
Right. That's what Monster Radio said, and that was written by the U.S. government. And Hojo, that's what she said. Notice how they admitted the UFOs in the middle of a pandemic. Light out of hand. We're too afraid, ourselves too afraid of the aliens.
Right, they'll slip it out there and not make it like public. You have to actually still look for this stuff. Right. They don't want people to. They're not going to say it on the news.
Are our own government.
Yeah,
they flip
exactly.
Because if you remember back in the '60s, I don't know how many of you lived during the '60s. I was at the end, so I don't know this person, but for a decade, I can remember times when I was like 10, 11 in the 70s where they would still be showing stuff that the government actually put out things relating to people spotting, alien activity or UFOs and things like that. So they try to keep it quiet, but one particular incident that happened in the 60s, which ran on TV for over a decade, where they had an encounter and somebody caught it on 9mm film, unbeknown to them. Well, when that film came about, they couldn't deny it. But they tried to kind of make it look as though it was something somebody manifested. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll claim the video was doctored or whatever. That's what they did. But they didn't actually acknowledge it to themselves till like 60s, 70s. And then by the time 80s and 90s came around, and social media came around and everything's publicized in one fashion or another, they can't stop all that. So they have to admit it without admitting they were wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe it's possible, but we can't prove it, kind of thing. They're always got some kind of but in there somewhere,
Yeah, it's like when the government tells you something, believe the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, I think all governments kind of like, they act like every country acts like they hate one or the other, but when it comes to the government officials of those countries, I think they're actually having tea parties in a bunker somewhere together, plotting how can we get our public to, like just coming up with crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
When you instill fear in somebody, you can get them to do what you want. So that's what it is.
Yeah. For most people, fear don't work on me, bitches.
Gosh.
True. Same.
Wait a minute, Jackson's quiet.
Bribery don't work either.
She loves talking about this.
I'm all into conspiracy theories, bro. You know that.
Well, come on. Say some more.
It depends on how many goats they're offering me. No,
I'm not good at this.
Let's talk about the conspiracy theories of my hair. Y'all didn't even notice I got a haircut?
Yes, I did. That I said your horns are hiding inside your haircut being all spiked.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Get my horns.
I noticed. I said, you said you're an angel, Mike. Nay, Nat. I've known you too long.
They are.
I've known you guys for 3 years. So, I mean.
Yeah, I'm used to it, so.
You know, in YouTube years, like you think when you know somebody, you've known them like for a long time, but seriously, YouTube when it just years fly by. They just
no.
Like Eli and I were talking the other day. Going, how long have we known each other? I said, dude, almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Unless you're dealing with somebody like Eli, and it feels like it's dragging on forever.
It is.
It's like that. It's like that Achilles heel thing, man. You know.
I've known Boomer for quite a while too.
Yeah.
And now I got to spend 2 hours with him on the interview soon. God, this can be hard.
Dang. He's putting you. Boomer, I'll be there, Boomer. I won't let him be too rough on you. I'll put him in
Monster. Yeah, you definitely don't want to have an encounter.
He is pretty good. I gotta admit.
I will put him on timeout.
Don't have an encounter with Boomer. What'd you say?
No, what the hell? Yuck.
It's not all about
what you
I don't have an encounter with Boomer.
Hey, Jax.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm drinking. I just finished my first margarita, so we'll be good here in a few.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to go do a alone challenge at that cabin.
I just gotta research some stuff.
What is it, Jax?
I don't think it's a good idea for you like to go do that alone thing at your cabin. At that cabin.
I know that place is about 2 hours from me.
Get some Ben Gabe.
It's very expensive to rent. They didn't lower the price because of what happened. They don't tell people about it either.
Well, there was a video I saw on there. I was looking for the history of it after I got done watching it, and then a father, they were going down the steps, and they go, "Do you know the history of this place?" Apparently, they found out about it. But when you went in there, I had such anxiety when you walked through that front door.
That's exactly how I felt. My heart did not stop racing. Like I felt like I was going to pass out.
It felt, and I was like, the whole time I'm sitting there, my hands are sweaty, like going, dude, don't go around the corner. And I heard that crap upstairs. I heard him talking.
And even when I opened the blinds back up or the curtains, like it's still dark in there. It's so dark in that place.
It just, you know what? I think it's hold on. It's really dark, but I got anxiety from that place so bad.
You should come out and go with me, Jax.
Well, I'll tell Jason, I'll tell Jason I need a plane ticket because I got to go to some evil cabin, babe. But I'll be back.
And the thing is, there's no cell phone signal.
We go in there.
Yeah, there's no cell phone signal. You have to like literally go drive to the office to use the one payphone, and that's the same payphone he used with his dirty, bloody fingers and all the police after he did what he did.
Wow.
Those stairs, though.
Wait, who is this?
Can we talk about the stairs going back up?
Yeah, it was rough. My legs were sore the next day. I had the chance to stay the night there. We rented it, and nobody spent the night in that place. I couldn't do it.
Wait, what place are we talking about?
Cabin 13 in an isolated forest in West Virginia.
I haven't heard about that.
Where it's the one I just did the video on a couple weeks ago, where the preacher took his wife there and murdered her. He bludgeoned her to death with a piece of firewood.
Wow.
I just subscribed to your channel, so I will check that out. So.
Yeah, it's really sad. That was actually one of the first videos ever put on YouTube. I just re-edited it because I didn't know how to edit and do intros at all before, so I kind of put it together. I figured out I could download it into the computer and do it, and I had no idea before that I could do that.
That's for you, I think.
That place is just so. It's like you could feel like sadness there.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on than just her murder. I think there's a lot of other stuff there.
They haven't found her body yet.
It's been there. What is it?
They haven't found her body yet?
No. She was left there. Yeah, they found her. She's actually buried in the cemetery where I heard the knocks on the mausoleum, and I posted that short video, and I was running out. I can't find her grave, though. That place isn't that huge, but I've looked everywhere. But she's buried there, and they have a double plot together. So when his sorry butt dies, he's going to be buried right beside her. And I think that's
that right off. I'll be like,
wasn't there a movie based on that?
No, there was a movie called Cabin 13, but I don't think it had anything to do with that.
Oh.
I think there was a movie called Cabin 13. Was it? Maybe. I don't know.
I know there's a movie called
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh,
yeah.
And Cabin Fever.
It's funny when I was reading the story about how he tried to cover it up. It was like he had there was somebody came in to kill them. I'm going like, bro, don't you think you would have been dead too? How'd you escape?
Right, he had self-inflicted wounds on his legs and stuff.
I mean, it's not like you're Boomer after all. I mean,
well, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he ran from that cabin to the office, or walked. I don't know, but I mean, it's a good walk, in the dark, and in nothing but underwear with blood all over him, and called the police and waited on him.
Because apparently he got knocked out, but the killer left him there.
Right.
Stupid.
Oh, he just knocked me out, killed the lady, and left. Yeah, my ass. That's like the dingo ate my baby scenario,
He had recently taken out a life insurance policy on her, and I think his plan was kill her, say somebody else did it, run away with his lover, and be done with it. And you know what's crazy? When I was a kid, like in middle school, I used to take a church bus and go to that church, and he was there with her.
That's always the key red flag. In any case, the biggest red flag is it happened to somebody who just recently had a life insurance policy taken out on them. I mean, really, like, give it 5 or 6 years, okay? Plan this,
True love is when you don't take out a life insurance policy and you put their ashes in a mason jar on your kitchen table, right?
Amen.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
And even if, when he dies, he's going to die in prison, but still, I think that, I don't know, for him to be buried next to her would be sick if somebody would have put him there.
Do you suppose the prison would let me go interview him? I wonder if they would. I would do it.
Wow.
I don't know. Call him up and ask him.
I might. I know somebody who used to work at the place he's there. She used to be a CO at the place he was at. She's retired now, but she said he was like a big chicken, always afraid to get beat up and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, he beat his wife to death. I mean, they don't. I mean, there's some people and they don't take kindly to that. Some people in prison, they don't deal with that kind of stuff, or people that beat women. They don't like that, or harm children. They put it.
Speaking of prison, if y'all ever get the chance to look up prison taffy on TikTok, the recipe, make some. Me and my kid make it all the time. It's so good.
Oh yeah, prison taffy. I've heard about that. Yeah.
It's really good.
Ask the lady or the woman if they even allow that there, and if they do, maybe you can call the warden of the prison and ask.
I wonder if he'd talk about it. I would definitely do it. I don't know if they'd let me record it though, but if I let him know ahead of time, maybe. I mean, they may not, but that would be cool if I could, wouldn't it?
I think it's probably
I would do it.
It's only maybe the media. I don't know how they do that.
Well, I'm sure his story will be full that, you can always say, dude, we already know you did it. So just, tell us why.
Ooh, I wonder if I could write him a letter.
Yeah, you could write a letter.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Better.
That's so creepy. I'm not giving him my address. I'm going to go get a P.O. box like 7 towns away.
For real. Make a fake address up.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I may do that. I might write him a letter. It would be so hard for me to write one and ask him questions without being like, you dirty piece of crap.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You say you love someone, but you don't.
I have to look into that. I'm gonna be watching that. So.
Yeah, it's a good.
You do realize that the prison system they screen all the letters that came in.
Oh yeah.
And they're not going to let a letter in that's going to provoke something in an inmate. So if you do like this guy could give you views or whatever, make sure it's like there's no triggers in it, because you won't get that letter if they think it's going to be a trigger.
So Boomer, if I just asked them something like, "Can you tell me your story?" Would that be okay or not?
If they allow it, yeah.
That's simple enough. The letter would probably go through, but he
I get what you're saying.
I can't see. You gotta be very careful with that, because
hey, top baller.
Two of the biggest reasons is why correctional facilities screen letters, especially in max prisons, is one, they're looking for hidden messages that would indicate them attempting a breakout or whatever. And they also don't want anybody sending them stuff that could be a trigger for them that would cause an uproar or something like that. Because, so you got to be careful. Like I know a lot of people in my past that have done pen pals with inmates and stuff like that. Usually they're the more mellow inmates. But, it's like the Dahmer thing. Like, people are sending letters to Dahmer and shit. But you know, if any of those letters had anything in them that would they view as maybe a trigger where they just snap one day and start killing people in prison, they're not going to let them read that shit. So.
Well, I can tell you from personal
They're always going to be like that. So
my daughter's in prison right now. She's in prison in Goodyear. They have tablets now that they type on, so she sends me messages every day, and yes, they do read them. He also my son-in-law is in Red Rock, and he's in prison.
But neither one of them are maximum, right?
No.
Yeah. Well,
no, maximum probably wouldn't get a laptop. Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's technology now. They're doing it for everybody.
Yeah. Well, they have in some maximum, and I think in Elmira State Prison, I think they've even done it. They have, like, in their libraries, they have put, like, monitored social media things on there, which are, you know,
they won't get YouTube
on them and things like that, so that people can converse with loved ones and things like that.
Yeah, they'll do like Skype or something like that. But they don't put
Elmira is a max prison.
Instagram, Twitter, nothing.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked her one time, I said, "Do you get YouTube in there?" She goes, "No, Mom, we ain't that cool."
Right.
I said, okay.
Right. Yeah. They won't allow like mainstream social media sites on there. They'll allow them to have like a private Facebook account or something. Or
I mean, we were writing letters at first when she was in county, and that just sucked because it took forever to get there and took forever to get back.
Yeah.
But when she got to the woman's prison, she said, "Mom, download this app." I said, "Okay." So I buy like 90 stamps for $20. Yeah. I give her half the stamps. I take half the stamps, and we write each other like every day. The way I have to look at it is that, and how we get through this. I mean, September she can file for clemency, and she has an 85% chance of getting it. So cross our fingers, September she'll be home. She's been gone for almost 2 years. So I mean, this county is so damn corrupt. So corrupt. Just Yavapai County sucks dick. They can put anything on anybody and fuck up anything and still make it stick.
Oh yeah.
First offense to give her 5 years. Fuck you.
All it takes is an accusation.
Yep. So I mean, I'm glad I can talk to her every day. At least I can send her messages every single day. So we look at it like she lives in another state, and that's just that's how we look at it, and we get through it. So she's strong for me. I'm strong for her. She's my tough little girl, and you know what? She's being taking her licks. She's doing her time. She's not bitching about it. She's not complaining about it. She's being a trooper.
Yep.
I wouldn't last 2 seconds in prison.
She's stronger than me. I would complain every day.
I've been in county. It ain't shit.
This face would be somebody's bitch in 1 minute.
But I'll tell you something. People in county that have been there 3, 4, 5, 6 months, they're like, please send me to prison. Send me to prison. In prison, they take much better care of you than doing county.
Yeah.
Prison, you can Jason and I send her money every 2 weeks. Jason says, I don't want her in there living like an animal. She's going to have everything she needs. She gets her clothes, she gets blankets, she gets food, she gets everything. So I mean, prison is they'd rather go to prison than sit in county. There was this one girl sat in county for like 9 months. She goes, would you just send me to prison already? They have school in prison, they have classes in prison, they have workshops, they have the one prison she's in, I kind of like it because in order for her to get out in September, she must have a high school diploma. So she will get her high school diploma in there. And she'll not a GED, an actual high school diploma. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna wreck you.
So you getting ready to do your thing, Double?
All right, bro.
Yeah, guys, I've gotta get off of here. I gotta get going to this, and hope to catch you guys again.
Bye, Johnny. Good luck, bro.
Have a good one. Good luck and be safe.
Love that pizza, brother.
Be careful.
Have fun.
I will.
Take your protection with you.
I bet he is.
You guys have a good night.
You too, bro.
Right.
Wait, is he going to a strip club or?
I know, right?
Oh, other kind of protection. Never mind.
Other kind. Yeah, other kind. Well, you can take both. I mean, you never know.
Wow, it's crazy, Christy.
No.
Check that out, man. Christy said.
Hey, that gave me an idea. Since I have my paranormal equipment here.
Patty's got an idea. Everybody sit back.
I got an idea.
Woo!
Yeah, come on.
She's got an
Play
idea.
it. Come on.
I got some paranormal equipment. Well, let's do an investigation.
Okay,
Right
that's
here in this
fine.
room.
That's
What
fine.
you got? What'd you get? Okay. I got capo
I have
There
to
we go.
and then necrophonic.
hold on. I have to take the
Oh wow, Christy.
Bluetooth off. Hold on. Let me get situated.
That is amazing, right?
That's crazy, Christy.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
No, I'll be gone. I'd take off Christy. I'll be gone. I mean, Amber, I would leave. I would
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that is my cue. I'm out.
All
I
right.
do have my grid lights, though. I do have my grid lights.
1,000
Okay.
miles.
Oh, she got some 1,000 rods.
I have a
Oh,
pendulum. I have a copper pendulum.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my
Wait, what
I
happened? I was talking to my
We need
kid.
Go to that graveyard, bro.
No,
That
you're
you
good.
those bomb ass pictures in. Trust me, Jason and I'll get there soon enough. We will. We'll pick up Eli and take him along the way.
Creepy.
Eli, we're gonna go to Christy's neck of the woods and visit the creepy creepies there.
That would be awesome down there.
Uh-huh.
Here's the woods, bro.
I'm telling you, Chris, you gotta come down here too, man. I got like 6-7 spirits in my house, bro.
I bet you do.
I might. Hey, I might be
hear
going to
spirits?
Kansas at some point in the near future.
What was that again, Boomer? I'm sorry.
I might be going to Kansas at some point in the near future.
That's cool, Space.
Don't mind the bed. Don't mind
I
the
don't
bed.
see no
I'm
bed.
doing laundry.
That's all
I don't see
good,
no bed.
Patty. Hey, if you seen my bed, you would probably pass out. Anyway. But yeah, you know that hospital, John and his friend.
No,
his
Ron,
friend
that's
got the audit
Did you say
Yeah.
out
Robert?
there.
Yeah.
They invited me to come out and do a little
damn.
thing with them.
All right, good night, Jenny. Thanks for coming in.
Good
Good night, Jenny, sis. Have a good night.
Good night, Jenny.
Yeah.
Much love, girl.
Yeah, but go ahead, Boomer. Hold on 1 second, guys. What were you saying, Boomer?
What?
About the hospital?
You know that hospital that John and his friend Gary been
Yeah.
streaming lately on? Well, Gary purchased the place. He owns it.
No way.
And
What?
John's his right hand man with everything there now.
Oh wow.
Um,
Awesome, dude.
So if I can make it possible and find the time and shit, he invited me to come out and stay there with him
That's awesome, Boomer.
and check it out. I mean, I'm gonna be kind of. I prefer to be kind of a behind the scenes kind of guy. I just want to be there. Well, you want to be there for for my abilities, gifts, whatever you want to call it. To see if I can detect any of the stuff that they've been reporting going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can help them out with kind of like figure out
Ghost chasers are not opening no portal. So there is a portal in my house in my town.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So I actually Space. I'm actually not home. I'm out of school. So hold on. I'm gonna use my laser grid. Hold on.
Wait, that's your dorm room at the school?
Yeah. We have a priest that haunt this floor right here. He
Oh,
used to
shit.
be a one of the what do you call it? Catholic oh wait, Patty said
Yeah, I was at one of your live streams you were doing. I think you were on the bed doing your rods. And I was like, where the hell is she? That don't look familiar. It's like, that's not her living room. What the hell?
Is that a pen grid light? Is that a pen
Yeah.
grid light or one of those just those
it's a pen grid light.
Okay, I have one which is it's a USB. You
Yeah.
plug it into like a power port, whatever, and it lights up my whole hallway.
Wow.
I mean, the whole hallway, and you can change the shape of the lights.
Is this still daylight over there or something?
No.
Oh no, that was another light. Okay, I thought it was light shining through the window. I was like, wait a minute.
Nope, it's another light.
It's like midnight there right now, isn't it?
No, it's like
thanks for coming.
only 7:57.
Oh wait, why do I keep thinking you're in the UK?
I'm not.
Boomer, do you need a drink?
Oh, where are you at again, Patty?
Oh shit!
Margaritas.
Time to get drunk.
If Eli would shut up, you would hear me ask. Where are you from again? Let me know.
I'm from Ashland, Massachusetts. I'm at a line in Boston. Hold on, let me talk. Let me finish.
She's a wicked
I'm
pisser.
in Boston because I'm legally blind, so I need to, I need a little help with stuff.
Well, in my defense, I've had a few strokes, so I
okay.
apologize for forgetting where you are because I know I've heard you
don't worry
mention
about it.
You're like 20 minutes from Lou Rock.
So you see that Patty in there. Patty's a wicked pisser.
Yeah.
Wicked pisser.
My bad. Look, I have trouble remembering where the hell I'm at half the time. Okay, I can't expect to.
I hear you. I hear you. I was in my bedroom today. I went to the kitchen to go grab something. I forgot what I was going to go get, so I come back in my bedroom thinking I'm going to change my, figure what I was going for. Went all the way to the back room. I'm going, why am I back here? And finally figured out what I was going to get, and I was like, it had nothing to do with either room. You know when you get annoyed, you forget. Oh, I want one of those so bad.
I've woken up in the morning not knowing where the hell I was sometimes.
How much did you pay for that, Patty?
I have to remember. Look, I'm not living with my parents anymore. I'm been on my own for 30 years.
Maybe
that's not bad. Okay. Did you see the one CJ Faison has? Did you see CJ Faison's one? That little green blue box? CJ Faison's box?
Yeah.
Dude, I want that. Yep.
Does that act like a REM pod too? Like what
no,
is
that's
that?
like an SB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like $3.
I wish I was friends with CJ. I want to go to Honeycutt so bad.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You know
I just want to walk through it and see what I see.
He wants to destroy it, and I get that, but it's the land. It's the land is sour.
Well, he needs to get some of the ones that need to cross over first, I think, too, because they're still going to be there.
Well, yeah, they were taken into a body shoot and fed to
Can y'all hear?
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, Matt, what's cracking?
Somebody in this room? Let me know if they say anything. I got my headphones in. Somebody here?
Yeah, Jack's good at that.
Yep. Give me a minute. Let me put my headphones on.
Who's the spirit that haunts this hallway?
Let me think and ask me again. I'll tell you the same.
Can you hear?
Yeah. All I hear is the static. I haven't heard anything said yet. No.
Do you wake up my neighbor at night? I'm gonna get my cat balls. Hold on.
You're gonna do what?
Speaking of cat balls, my kitten needs neutered like really bad.
My baby kitty boy needs some yeah, too. Mm-hmm.
Leave it to Jet.
Yeah, I already
Our
am.
vets are booked up for like 2 months here.
What'd you say, Eli? You're already neutered? Is that what you said? How you been, Matt? Doubles in the chat. What's up?
I got one of these by me, my daughter.
Hey, Double D. Thanks for still being here, bro.
What was that you just showed? What was that? One of the newer K2 things?
K2 meter?
Oh, yeah. The K2 meter.
That one's only like $35 on Amazon.
Yeah. I don't put a whole lot of faith in those.
That all light up. All you need to do is go like this.
Can you move the chair? We can't see him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That looks good.
What was that? The RAM pod?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Double D Paranormal.
Wait, you're at a haunted museum right now, Matt? That's gotta be cool.
Somebody here?
Well, you don't have to listen to us, but
Yeah. Can you test the record? Try something more.
Patty, do you have one of the PMB music boxes?
Oh, no, not yet. Go down a little bit. Somebody here?
I heard something.
yeah, I can't hear anything anything audio. Yeah, all I hear is the static. The audio's too low.
My grandmother here?
Hey, Jax, I'll be back.
Okay.
The White Museum in San Antonio. Oh, wow. I mean, you hate that place. If you're paranormal, you should be loving the place. Right, Double? That's what I'm saying. Why would you hate it? I'd love to be working at a haunted museum. I get to go around telling the spirits, no, you can't touch this. You can't touch that.
Can you say hi to Boomer?
No, they don't like me. They ain't gonna say hi to me. I piss them off too much.
I mean, if somebody's really sensitive to spirits, I could see where working someplace like that could drain you constantly.
Yeah,
Patty,
that aspect. Yeah, I can understand.
Patty, do you have the necro?
Drained,
No, I don't have necro.
Like for me, I hate going to places that want to rent something out for like 12 hours or something because I only need like 2 hours and I'm done.
Right.
Let me get this set up. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, like the way I see it.
Yeah, I agree, Space. I agree.
Going to the hospital in Kansas could cause another stroke for me, could kill me, I don't know. But you know what? I'm willing to risk that to get to the nitty-gritty of shit. To actually find the real hard evidence of things in the paranormal. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Boomer. I agree.
If my last action is to actually capture a true capture of an entity,
and you go out like that, I'd be happy.
Yeah. I mean,
I could die happy. I could be like, I saw it.
Right.
I mean, I see them now. I mean, like Val texted me the other day. She goes, "Oh, you got another visitor in your house." I'm like, "Oh, great." She goes, "Do you know Rose or Rosie?" I said, "No." So I asked my mom, And my mom goes, "Oh my God." I said, "What?" She goes, "Rose Wagner." I said, "Mom, please tell me she wasn't bad." She goes, "Oh no, it's not that she's bad. She's just a nasty German lady. She was Nana's best friend. That's who's here. That's who's," because Vale said she's talking in a stern voice. I said, "Mom, was she stern?" She said, "Yep."
Why does Wagner sound so familiar?
Rose Wagner, that was her name. She played bridge with my Nana. And she used to dance around the floor to music, going like this to people. I mean, I don't know. My mom said she was very like stern German woman.
Somebody here?
Yeah, right. Double.
Is there a girl here?
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Who roams this hall?
The face says, "Ask about a girl that's near the hall."
Who's the girl near the hall?
I heard virgin.
Yeah, what now?
Said virgin. Said it again.
Who?
Was it a cat? Was that a Catholic? Was that a Catholic
It used to be
place
a Catholic
before?
priest that used to run the blind school.
Virgin makes sense.
Yeah. Were the nuns here?
I heard wolves. I don't know if I'm hearing it.
There would have been nuns there too. Yes.
Wolves.
When I first arrived here, who woke me up? Do you remember?
Dave? I hear Dave all the time over the Necrophonics.
Mm-hmm.
I hear Boomer all the time over the Necrophonics. I hear a lot of stuff that's like repetitive.
I know you're here. I can feel you.
Don't say it? Is that what they said?
Mm-hmm. Don't say it. Yeah.
Don't say what? Anxiety?
That you know they're there, I guess. Because it's kind of like they said it right after you like admitted you could feel them there, and it sounded like they said, "Don't say it." Like,
I'm still listening, Patty. I gotta grab my cord for my laptop.
Okay.
I was never really that good at hearing anything like this, but
yeah.
Corbin.
Lay down.
I have a question.
Lay down.
Light.
Can I pull something up? What is this I'm holding in my hand right here? What the hell was that?
That's another one of those things that is repetitive on that app. That comes through all the time. We always assumed it was My Little Spirit Sarah, but like I said, that app uses Sound Bank. So any spirit can use any one of those sounds in the sound bank. So it's not always the
there's like 900 sounds in there.
So,
yeah. So what is holding in my hand? What am I holding in my hand?
I don't even know what that is. Hold it up higher.
It's a cane.
Is that a cane?
I'm legally blind, guys. And I do paranormal investigation. I run around in the dark chasing ghosts.
Boss ass bitch. Boss ass bitch.
Shit! Boom! There you go. Thick. You know, I may as well be the first legally blind and hard of hearing woman ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard stick too, double.
Yeah, stick. Like,
The word demon, Ghost Tracers, I have a problem with because look, as much as people like to say they run into demons, they're really not. They're running into an angry spirit. Look, in our line of work, if we believe if you're an angry old man when you're alive, you're going to be an angry old man when you die. You're going to be the same
and most
person,
demons
alive or dead.
Yeah, most demons are not going to say, "Hey, I'm a demon" either. So
exactly.
can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you go sit on my bed right there?
And I really don't think that. I think demon is more a Hollywood word. I mean, there's people that've been in this field. There's people that've been in this field for years and never run into a demon.
I have a question. Who summoned a demon? Who are you talking about?
No, he said, "Did she summon a demon?"
God.
No,
the time I was around demons, they didn't try to like come home with me or claw me up or anything like that. So they get a bad rap because of Hollywood.
They do. 9 times out of 10, it's just a real asshole ghost.
I'm trying to listen to this. Get me here.
What is that?
What?
Are you still in the necro?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know, Joe Ghost Tracers. I just want to make sure that you know.
I'm gonna try something else now. Hold on.
I like the necro app, but I like Dead Wave better.
Dead Wave?
Dead Wave.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on the necro line.
I mean, I am going to get a digital recorder.
Yeah.
I want to hear like live time. I mean, I audibly can hear them here. Oh, by the way, Amber, the other day when you said the man that was standing by me had salt and pepper hair and a white t-shirt on, he said to tell you hi. He goes, "She saw me." I said, "Yes, Bob, she saw you."
The one device is fairly expensive that you can actually hear them come through at real time, like not record it and play it back, but real time is the Ovilus.
Yes.
But they're so expensive. Like I wouldn't even.
They're outrageously expensive.
Yeah, the cheapest one I ever found was like $630
How do you spell it? How is it? Dead Wave?
Yeah, DEAD like dead, and then WAVE. I'm pretty sure it's Dead Wave.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been one to get too hyped up over the things I hear through these different apps and EVP devices and stuff like that, because me being the intellectual that I am, and you know, probably one of the most skeptic paranormal individuals you'll probably know, I know there are a million other things that could explain, you know, what comes through. And I do realize that there are those times where you can't explain the fact that they would say somebody's name that is very rare. That wouldn't be like, people wouldn't think to pre-program the name Boomer D into something. Who would? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've heard that name 3 times in the last 7 years. So,
sister, brother, what is up?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Can y'all hear us pretty good?
Yes, sir, we can.
Hey!
Absolutely.
Nice. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
What's up?
We are actually streaming right now on the laptop that Juice gave us. Can you dig it?
Oh, yes.
So we finally got the laptop set up. We got a few things to get done with it, and so man, greatly appreciate
it. Good.
Wow,
good picture.
Yeah,
I'm fine with the picture.
Yeah, it's not
She's
bad.
like, I look good, okay? Picture looks good. Get out of the way, honey. I got like the picture. Get out of the
way. Exactly, Spaceman. Exactly.
See, I had my camera off the whole time because I don't have my face on.
What's up, AP? How's it going?
I
didn't know what time it was until you called me.
Patty.
It's already 8:17.
Yeah,
no,
yeah. I'm
look.
sorry, we're so late.
What's up, brother? That's all right, man.
Luke, I'm telling you what, I'm
got plenty of
falling
time.
asleep a little bit in your live today. I'm going, what is wrong with this boy? I'm
Same
like going,
My
Hey, how's
God.
it going?
what was that elevator shit music you were playing, bro? Don't play that again. It made you go.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
And then everybody's
Oh,
like,
me being all tweet, and he's making everybody fall asleep in the chat today.
Dag, I apologize.
Uh-huh.
Who else was singing along to every word of the Super Bowl
Everybody
halftime
was
show?
saying, that was a good show. That was a good halftime. I have to say, that's the best one ever.
That was a
There
really
you
good
go.
halftime.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eli
Yeah.
puts me behind the fucking logo. I'm like, really, Eli?
hold on. Yeah, you go. All right, here you go.
Do you know that I love it? Rebecca goes, you better, I'm gonna take over this live stream. You don't stop. I'm gonna take over this live stream. Whatever you're smoking now, don't ever smoke it again.
Hey, PDF.
And then when you put the other music on, when you put the one song you wanted, I was like, praise Jesus.
She texted me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness."
I said, wake him up or kick him. Something. Shake him.
Pinch him.
You were just kind of like in a trance with the. You were like in a trance with the chat. You were just going, yeah, okay, and what's up? I'm like, what's wrong with you? There was no BAMs in there or nothing, bruh. You were just there. There was hardly any of those. People were like, "Is he
What the hell were you drinking?"
Doggy. I think
I heard Rebecca say BAM more than you. I heard Rebecca say BAM more than you.
That's true. That is true. That is so. You know what? No,
You were lost.
Yeah,
you were lost in chat, bro. You just chat took over.
Let
You're
her
just
take
like,
over the chat. Let her take it over.
That's
It's
what
her
I
show
said.
now.
He was
I
just
like,
lost in chat. Just lost
are
in chat.
staring at the chat. I swear, if you keep staring at this chat, this shit's gonna hit the fan.
He was just staring at him when he's like,
I thought I was talking, and geez, I don't know what happened.
Right?
No,
It was
we're talking
peyote
about
day.
him. We're talking about him.
People were like, what
Right.
is going on
We're
there?
talking about him. I was like 500,
Oh yeah, the wet willy time. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Like,
Yeah, we got into some auctioneer stuff this afternoon.
Wet Willy time.
PDX.
PDX.
Bam, and Ghost Tracer's up in here.
Awesome.
Eli Space Meme. What's
Chilling,
up, Space
man.
Meme?
On my laptop,
That's
so I'm gonna shut this
OG's up
down
in
real quick.
here.
I'll be back,
See, I'm-
guys.
I'm already loving the laptop that Juice gave us because I can see everybody in the chat, which is freaking cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Very nice.
Is it
I
all the
was,
way?
I was doing it on a little tiny like 10-inch fire by the tablets.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so my sister, I was getting ready to do a live with Eli, and I said, well, hold on, it's not connected. She goes, do you need a laptop? I'm like going, how long have you had that laptop? She
Yeah.
goes,
How long?
2 weeks now. I'm like, you son of a bitch, you could have told me then. Shit. She goes, well, here. So she gives it to me, and I'm like, I'm ready to go live up. But there's not no Google on it. There ain't no shit on it. I had to preload everything, and then Eli's like, you ready yet? I'm like, no, bro, this is gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he already had Windows 10 on it, and 11 is downloading right now. So like we're super grateful.
Oh, yeah, man.
Everything.
I
was super-
have a Chromebook, but
Yeah.
it's in Phoenix in my daughter's storage shed. So I'm like going, that does me a lot of good.
Jack show now.
This is-
Amber, how you doing,
Where'd
sister?
Eli go?
You know what, Patty? You know
I'm
what?
good. How are you?
Doing
Eli
good.
says he's the host, but I'm the show. Okay.
He just disappeared, honey, and now you're in the.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
happened to Eli?
I let him think he's the show. I'm the show. I run it. You know how I run it, how I control it? This book controls the show.
I need to see.
Somebody want to come babysit my kids so I can get a night out?
How old your kids?
No.
Wait. First, how
No,
old they are?
Dad.
How old they, Amber? How
I'm single, 37. Nah, not doing
how
it.
old are they first?
Wait, she's 8, but she's wild. She always says she's a free range
Oh
kid.
no, man! I got it. No, I got an 18-year-old demon child. No. I got.
Two rolls of duct tape could help with that.
No, see, he's gonna be 8, but you see, he got like. He was sitting here in my chair today. I saw his laptop, his little tablet go down there. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? He goes, I fell. I'm like, you fell off the. How'd you fall off the chair, boy?
Oh man.
Then he gets up there and takes his tablet and goes, and puts it in the stand, right? I'm going, put her like that one more time. I'll break that shit. I don't care if Santa brought you for not. I'll break it. I'll buy another one. I don't give a crap. He goes,
the best babysitter is a roll of duct
I'll be
tape
right
and
back.
some
I have to
bungee
get
cord.
laundry.
Okay, Patty.
You pick a centralized location in the house. You get the bungee cord just long enough so, like, okay, you can reach the sink, get a glass of water. You can go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Just laminate his, there you go. Duct tape some bungee cord to him. That's all you gotta do.
I'll tell you a funny story. My third daughter, Megan, second daughter, Megan, she used to like to get out a lot. And this is way before, DCS and everything got involved in the early 90s. She would climb the fence, a 6-foot fence, and I'm talking like the chain link fence, climb up it, over it, go down, and she'd be in the realtor office 2 or 3 doors down in her diaper and, t-shirt. I used to have to go get her all the time. So the police officer says, how is she getting out? I showed him the fence. He goes, she's scaling that. I said, like a boss. So I said, I'm just going to get a dog collar and put it around her waist and hook her to the clothesline. He goes, there you go. Bro, she could get to far to that gate. She got to that gate. I'm like, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Like those carabiners on it, so she couldn't get it off. I'm like, Megan, where you going? She goes,
you had to step away.
I'm like, that's right, you ain't going nowhere. She got the stretch of the yard. She got to the back door.
Puppy Brian.
That's it. I was done, dude. The realtor called me up and go, Jackie, we have Megan again. I'm like,
See, when I go places with mine.
Candy. I said, I got candy too, but your candy ass gonna be locked up in a bedroom. It was nice. I call her Weasel because she could get up and through anything.
Mine will turn the necrophonic app on no matter where we go, and she's like, does somebody want to talk to me? And I'm like, stop.
My God. Daniel does that. He goes, Nana, I'm going to run the app. I'm like, what for? See if anybody wants to talk. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, boy?
That's the way mine is.
He said, but I love it.
Yeah, they wouldn't be doing that if they heard them talking to them 24/7, like some of us.
Quinn
mine's had experiences before, so I've always been open with her about it.
I want to hear him talk.
Quinn does too. Quinn doesn't need the app. He walked in his room the other day, and I heard him talking to somebody, and I was like, well, I know who he's talking to. I said, bro, who you talking to? He goes, my friend. I said, okay. What you doing? He goes, we're watching YouTube. I said, okay. So I come back out, and the other day we're walking home from school. I'm like, so bro, who's your friend? He goes, his name is Jack. I said, okay. And I said, what do you do with Jack? He goes, we watch YouTube videos. I'm leaving it go. You got a friend.
My imaginary friend was John.
Oh, he's not imaginary because he's been in my room. He's very, very, very vivid. You can see him.
Oh wow!
I use that.
He's about
I use an imaginary
seven
friend
or 8. Eli has seen him. When I had my tab, I put this way. Eli goes, "Is that one of your grandkids?" He goes, "Who's that?" I said, "Who's what?" He goes, "Is that one of your grandsons?" I said, "No." And it was a little boy behind me. I'm glad that Quinn can talk to him and make him feel, he runs him back and forth in the house. I can sit in my kitchen or my living room having coffee with my sister. He peeks around the corner, and I mean, I see him. My sister sees him, but when they're here, he's happy. He just runs around the house like a wild, like a normal kid would.
Like I'm used to it now, but when I first started out I started out on YouTube. I do mostly live now, but when I first started on YouTube, it was me getting on live and doing open readings or whatever you want to call it. It's like, for whoever came, and people would come in and say, "Oh, who's that right there next to you?" or what? Because I used to do all my stuff downstairs in the living room, where apparently most of the activity happened. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, is that your little boy there, or is that your dog?" I'm like, "Who are you talking about?" It's like, I see somebody. I'm like, "Oh my!" So in the beginning, it kind of like unnerved me a little bit, although I knew there was stuff around. But for people to actually point out to me that they can see somebody next to me, I mean, I'm used to it now because I've been doing it for over 7 years publicly now. So it took me a while to get used to, hey, there's other people out there like you, and some can see this shit, okay? Just because you can't. Don't mean they. And it took me a long time to get used to that.
Well, back in the early 80s when I started seeing, when I was like 8 or 9,
for me.
They have little jackets for people like me that say they can see ghosts.
Yep.
And they have a
Or
little
hear
room to put
them
you
or
in,
talk to them. Yep.
I mean,
See, that's why I
had
always
them
say
forever.
John was my imaginary friend. Because from the age 2 to about 5 is when I for a brief moment in my life, I was able to see certain entities and stuff that wanted to show themselves to me. But after the age of 5, and I was awoken, came into my gift or abilities or whatever you want to fucking call it, that stopped for the most part. And since then, throughout the rest of my life, and I'm 52 now, I've only seen 3 actual full-on spirits.
Here.
And 2 of them were my grandfathers. They just came back to say goodbye, I guess. And another was a little girl that was killed back in the late 50s, mid to late 50s. And that was it. I don't see spirits like, some people do. So it still kind of unnerves me, the fact that some people can see it, because I know if I saw some of the stuff that they project images of themselves to me, if I saw that standing right in front of me, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
More problems than would have had, Yeah, I don't want to see that burn victim, I don't want to see that drowned victim.
I don't think you ever get used to a...
No.
Hang on, I think somebody's not.
Okay, we're just
I'll be back.
I'll be right back.
I can attest to
Cat
that.
just came.
Sometimes like if things move on its own and you see something, you gotta give it a second look. Like, what did I just see? What did I just see?
And you know what you saw. It's still
Yeah,
it's your
you're
brain
trying to
trying
rationalize it.
It's what you're seeing trying to catch up with your brain. Like Amber the other night, we were doing a live. We think it was the interview with AP, or was it AP? Yeah, it was. She goes. There's a man behind you in salt and pepper hair and a white T-shirt. And I said, yeah. I said, and my papa goes, she saw me. I said, Pop, yeah, a lot of people see you. And when he died, we didn't have this technology, so I know he stands here. I know when he's near because I can feel his hand on my shoulder. He's right there. He's always there. He died when I was 8, so I didn't get to. I was always with my grandpa. Always. So I know he's here. He thinks it's neat.
You're such a button pusher.
That's awesome.
Did you push that button? He's like, I didn't touch it, man. Wasn't me.
So speaking of our kids, when this was about 2 years ago, so my daughter was about 6. She was in a room playing, and I heard her talking. So I'm like, what is she? I turned the TV down, and I'm like, what is she saying? And I hear her say, if you don't leave right now, don't make me go get my mommy, because you're gonna have a bad day.
Oh,
I was so proud of her though, because I've always told her, like, if she sees somebody, tell them to leave if it scares you. She did. Then she came and got me.
I won that Jack Bear off Bale's live stream.
You're touching it.
Oh, he's touching. Don't let him touch it. Stop
He's touching everything.
Turn the light up.
Quit touching it. Well, he comes in and he looks at my bear and he goes, Jack's arm moved. I said, don't say that. Don't say that. So I called Vale up. I'm like, Vale, is there something with this dog? Something with the bear? She goes, no. But then again, it's been in your possession, so there might be something on the bear. She goes, why? I said, Quinn said his arm moved. She goes, that's
I lost connection.
I didn't see him move, but Quinn walked in the room and walked right back out real quick. Nana, that bear's arm moved. I said, get out of here. He goes, I swear, Nana, I saw him move. I'm going, oh my God. Is the bear haunted?
PDX, to be fair, I didn't touch no buttons this time. I got disconnected.
You do know if you touch it too much, you go blind, okay? Look, don't stop touching. No touching it.
That only concerns him. That's only for him, not me.
Your prison pocket.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jason was listening to the live the other day. He was downloading some stuff, and he goes, did Rebecca say prison pocket? I said, yes, she did. He goes, oh, Lord. He just rolling. He was rolling. He goes, I have.
Hold on. Does anybody else hear somebody screaming?
Yeah, I heard it.
It could be dogs here.
Dog.
That sounded like somebody screaming in pain for a second there. I was like,
everybody's dogs out here are barking
I have
for the
to do
coyotes.
interviews with Eli. Sorry, that was my inner space.
It's got a green light on it, and it's not green anymore.
Mine
See
not
what
so
you
slow.
do.
It's a lot of updates.
I don't know
So.
what you did.
Eli,
to
did
it.
you hear everybody? They said, Patty goes, Jax. Eli left the Jack show. I'm like, Eli doesn't know it, but it's always the Jack show.
Oh, you know what?
Right.
We're using the
update
computer
suck
camera.
on
and
See,
not
he
the
deleted
camera.
Rebecca. See how he touched it? He deleted her. She's
Because when I
gone.
cover that, it covers that. So this isn't working.
Oh.
He's got a special laptop where he can delete people out of the picture. See?
Oh
Cross
shit.
for yes,
Delete.
uncross for no.
Oh, what does it got? 2 cameras on it or something?
What?
Is that what you're talking about? You got
Hey,
2
Beth.
cameras on it?
I have a rooster next door space, and that son. Let me tell you something about that son of a bitch over there. He doesn't know when it's morning. He crows at like 11 o'clock at night.
If you know
Hey,
That's
Beth.
the annoying freaking thing you've ever heard before.
Cross if you want Jack to stop talking.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw her come
Yeah, this shit happened.
I'm from back east. I'm sorry. I'm from back east. My mom said I should have been a Philadelphia
let's
lawyer.
be serious. Okay.
Right.
Please, getting them out. Getting them out. Give me a second. Cross for yes, uncross for no. Is there a little girl spirit that roams the floor? Second floor I'm on.
Patty, ask if there's a man wearing a black shirt, black pants, and a black hat.
All in black?
Or just simplify it. Is there a man all in black here?
Is there a man all in black here?
Well, that's kind of a conspiracy theory right there, Boomer.
Oh
Cross for
shit.
yes, uncross for no.
I've done seen him in your room like twice.
It's like put up.
What
That's
do you
for the
call
men
me,
in black.
Brown? Oh, shit.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, technically, the men in black have white shirts.
Okay, hold on, Boomer. I love you, but hold on, let me focus.
Oh shit.
Well, I
I've been
wasn't answering the
told.
question. I was just making a statement.
Let me focus.
Oh shit. It's Boomer Jackson show.
Patty slowly becoming a.
I am trying to focus. I'm not trying to laugh.
To me, this dude looks like a
Piss poor
like a
job,
pimp with
Patty.
a cigar in his mouth.
It's Jackson Jr., man, I tell you.
I'm sorry about my friend. I've known him for a long time. Cross for yes, uncross for no. Are you the priest that roams this floor?
Patty, just know for talking like that, when I die, I am going to come and haunt you.
Patty, ask him if he smokes cigars.
And she's going to be wearing all black.
Oh shit.
I'll be like,
Ooh, nice.
The woman in black.
Ooh, sexy.
oh shit.
Wait a minute.
See what you guys did?
Oh shit! I just got an image. I don't know. If it's because I was pinching my eyes. I just got a image of a little girl, probably around the age of 11 to 13, with red hair and braids on each side, in a dark floral pattern dress.
That's Pippi Longstockings.
Beth,
Who
let her in here? No,
That's that herself in, okay?
All of a sudden,
Guys, I've had too many margaritas for this conversation. Laughing at everything.
This little girl standing at the edge of her bed, like just standing there, and like against the wall, like where that space is. That's where she would be standing. And I was rubbing my eyes and I saw this.
Okay.
She's about 3.5 feet high, probably. I'm trying to base it off from what I see. She stands about 1.5 feet taller than the top of the bed. She's got red braided hair and she's wearing a dark colored floral dress.
Right there.
With, floral pattern, I guess you would call it.
Oh shit, Emmy.
I think 3.5 feet would probably be more like 6 or 7 years old.
Uncross?
Yeah, probably. See, when I get these images, there's nothing really to base it on. I have to,
I totally understand. I do that too with readings.
But the facial features,
I do the best I can.
She seems to look older. As far as her facial features,
I'll be back,
she
Charles.
looks older, and she has a lot of freckles.
Boomer, Emmy just said you just described her haunted doll from the braids of the floral dress.
What?
Where are you? Can you point
Amy,
the
where's
way?
Amy?
PDX. She said from the braids to the floor dress.
Oh, Amy's
You
PDX.
yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
described her haunted doll.
Guys,
Oh, no shit. Wow.
you
Okay.
uncross, please. Thank you.
Why would she be standing at the foot of Patty's bed, though? Like, because I saw the foot of the bed, just the foot of the bed,
Where
white
is
wall
Toma?
behind her, and she's just kind of
Can you
standing
point to
there,
Toma?
like maybe a few inches from the wall,
Where's Toma?
right next to the door.
Where's
Just standing
Toma?
there.
Emmy, how tall is your doll? Is it a life-size doll or is it
Nothing
like
more.
just regular baby doll? Like
You
a
can
doll?
find him. You can find him.
Well, Patty, do you feel somebody that ever touches your toes at night or messes with your blanket?
He's pointing at you. Oh, Puma.
What?
It ain't me. I'm out. It ain't me. I'm going home.
Oh, that just means it's pointing at the screen, okay? There's more than me up on the screen, okay?
It's you, Boomer. It's you.
Myself. Oh my God.
What?
Don't get shit
Oh my God.
twisted. Come on now. I got enough to deal with here on my own, okay?
Okay, Puma.
Boomer's like, I don't want no more shit, man.
That's exactly what I tell people, Boomer. I'm like, I don't want no more. I'm good.
All right, can you do me a favor?
If I ever get to Kansas, I'll be in for a world of shit, though.
Thank you.
Eli
No,
was,
no.
Eli was talking to the little girl in his room. He goes, "Do you want to go live with Jax?" I said, "Eli, do you want me to put
He's getting
you
something.
He's like, "Just sending spirits to my house." I'm like, "Yeah, it's all it in. Bring it here.
Oh,
Bring it here."
hold on.
Eli has a little girl in his room, and I don't know, she's like about 11. But he goes, "Do you want to go live with Jax?" I'm like, "Do you want me to punch you in the face?" Don't send people.
Eli, she sent you a pic on Twitter.
Okay, leave me alone now. Thank you.
Oh, she's doing
I
that. I'll
assume
show
it's
it.
of the doll.
Yeah. Sorry,
Eli,
Miss
I did tell you I don't want your spirits, right? Eli, you keep with you.
Hey,
Right,
well,
don't
I don't
invite
like you.
anybody over here.
Patty, do you know the history on this guy? The guy that's there in the black?
Well, that would describe
swear-
the priest.
That would probably be the priest.
The way I see him, he has a black hat on and he's got a cigar in his mouth. But he's also got like these girls, like older teenage girls that he's like holding captive or like not letting them speak. They're dead. He's kind of like controlling them.
Did he die in this room?
That was creepy. No, it's creepy. I just saw it. I haven't gotten those visions since I was a kid. Actually, seeing.
Okay, there goes the doll that PDX has.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's crazy looking.
Well, the girl,
Yeah.
I love her.
girl, like the hair was more red, not quite that. Like it looked,
That's so slow.
you know, like your classic, you know, Irish
Natural ginger. I know.
girl.
I saw her too, Boomer.
Yeah, natural ginger. Yeah. And I don't know. She wasn't wearing like an apron or anything, but that's close. That's close. I mean,
Where did I just see?
her hair was about that long too. Her what are they called again? Braids come down to about here.
Yeah, that's
Just
exactly what I saw.
Just kind of lay there on,
Yes.
and then just standing there like, with her hands in front of her. It's either a dark purple or blue or almost black color dress with floral all over it.
Crossfit, yes.
So
Don't bother me. I see you right now.
Mrs. AAP, you need to email me back about getting on my stream and doing a live.
Oh, you had your dog jump up there.
I'm
My
so
dog
sorry,
just-
Amber. I swear. I didn't forget about you.
She got 6 boys. She
Talking
got
about,
arrested.
talking about
And
who?
Luke.
Yeah, she wants us on her stream too.
Yep.
So I just wanted to mention, when y'all were talking, I told the little girl where I saw her, went to right where I saw her.
Hey, Deanna, how's it going?
That scared me because I saw like an image of her. I haven't had that. I haven't had that since I was a kid. Yeah, you get those all the
I'll
time.
give it back.
Why?
She said I'll give it back.
Oh yes, ma'am. I will give it back. Yes, I will give I love my grandchildren, but I give them back real quick.
Is that your baby?
Yeah, that's the youngest.
Oh,
Look at the
And
red
then the
hair.
hound is right here too.
See, they're so good at that age, though. Like the age they're so good. They don't talk back yet. They don't have an attitude.
They don't keep. No. Yeah, I start to 7. 7 years old, they start talking back.
He's gotten real
Mine
sad
is 8.
lately.
She's bad.
He's 1.5.
He's learning from the older ones. He's trying to go, well, what do they get away with? I can do it too because I'm cute and you little.
Yes.
Exactly.
So he'll open all the kitchen cabinets, and then he and the puppy will go through all of the cabinets and pull everything out together.
Oh my gosh, Quinn used to do that.
4 months old.
I used to go in my pantry and pull out potatoes and just start eating them. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Because I'm eating. It's not an apple, bro. It's a potato.
My daughter used to do that with onions. She just
Oh my god! I'm like, boy, you
onions.
Hey, what's up, Cassie?
I have a video that it's on my Facebook when my kid was about the age of yours. She went under the table and took a bag of flour, like the big bag from Sam's, dumped it all out, and all the dogs were eating it. I have 4 dogs, and they were all going like gagging because they had flour in their mouth. And she was just shoving it. It was everywhere. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
I have my makeup. I have my makeup on my vanity in my bathroom, and I have the pen eyeliner and not the pencil, but kind of like the one. So I see this black marks all over Quinn when he comes out. I'm like, bro, were you in my makeup? He goes, no. I said, you sure? He says, no. I said, where's all that black line come from? He goes, I don't know. It was just there. I went in there.
Hey, what's up, Nightmare? What's going on?
Hey, Nightmare.
Now when mom gets in trouble, if I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, don't get mad. I think you need to go meditate, don't you? I'm like, stop.
You see,
you're right. I do.
Rebecca, you got a whole court. You got 6 kids. When you have 3 or more kids, you got a whole court to find out who did it.
Yeah, it's something. It's something. What's up, Oracles of Beyond?
So we've got 6 boys,
Double D,
and the puppy, and 2 cats, and then Mr. AAP's older brother, Mark.
How spread apart are your
This is AAP. How many kids do you have?
We have 6 boys, Patty.
You need a vacation.
Okay, you had no cable in the beginning.
Girl, you need
and I'm sure you had people say, are you going to keep trying for a girl? People always say that.
Actually, I was like really excited when he was a boy because I had everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, then have to start all over again.
You know what? I tried. I had one. My boy was first. I did get a boy.
Bye.
I said I want another boy. 3 strikes, he was out. I was done. Said, no, we ain't going down that path. No. 4's enough.
Hey, Jackson, another little whoop's coming.
Yeah, you never know, until you have kids, you don't realize how important they are to you. And the more that you have and the longer, it seems like I've had a little kid now, a little baby since my first boy was born. It's never done. So this one's our last one. So he's like extra special to us,
He's so precious. I love him already.
Are they far apart?
So Levi is 1, and then Lachlan is 5. Okay. And then Leaf just turned 10.
Yep.
Okay.
And Landon's 11, Lawton is 12, and little Luke is 17.
Yep.
So in the first ones were kind of close together. So that sounds like mine. My
1 and 5, but then the middle 3 are 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
It was my son, and then my son and my first daughter 11 months apart. Yep. And then my other 2 daughters. So it goes right now, Cheyenne is 26. It goes 27. No, 26, 28, 30, and 31.
Okay.
And you know what? They still babies. They still baby kids.
Exactly. Exactly.
37 of the baby.
When you
I have a 15-year-old stepdaughter.
Oh, Patty, we're the same age. That's cool.
Well, that's awesome.
We're the same age.
Oracle says she's got 4 girls, which is probably much harder than 6 boys, really.
Oh, Lord, girls, they try. Nope, nope.
There's nothing worse than arguing with a little girl who has a mouth like your own.
My girl cousins used to piss me off, but my boy cousins were like this.
Yeah, I can tell you honestly, I don't know how my boy survived. I don't know. The girls beat the shit out of him constantly. 3-on-1. Look, they tied him down.
I didn't know Double D has 3
lipstick
girls.
on. I don't know how that boy
used to beat my ass.
Nice.
The boy
Pass
almost
the
died.
girls.
Yeah, Cassie's got to go one.
The boy made it to 31. I'm surprised they haven't killed him.
Wow.
I
good.
had 3 boys.
I
I
come
was
home and the
totally
house is
done.
messed up.
3 boys.
They're under the kitchen table beating the shit out of him. I'm like, what are you all doing? Teaching him a lesson.
Do you want to
I'm
hear
like,
something
leave the boy
funny?
alone.
Well, it's not funny for my brother. We were probably like, I was old enough to know better, like 9 or 10. We're at my grandma's house, and she always made us get dressed up to go to church every Sunday. So I'm in the kitchen and right before church, and I'm like, "Hey, Richie," that's my brother's name. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Do you want to have a knife fight?" He gets a butter knife, and I got a butcher knife. He had to go to the ER. He can barely bend his thumb to this day, and he's like 40.
Oh my gosh.
I got in so much trouble for that.
Like that.
Oh my
I broke my
Jeez
sister's
Louise.
arm like that. She came at me. She was like 11 with a butcher knife. You know,
Good
big ass
God.
butcher knife. She faces, right?
What is this?
It's a wonder we're still alive.
So I'm like,
Girls
this
are
little
freaking
bitch coming at me
insane,
like
man.
this shit, right?
Yeah. I was just
He's
thinking
5
maybe
years
there's
younger than me.
something.
5
Oh
years
my
younger
gosh.
than me, right?
No, our boys fight like all the time. There's always somebody bleeding, but I mean, so far,
Right.
well, there was a brick to a head one time. The
Right.
head wounds are always really bad because they like spurt blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the boys fell backwards out the buggy. You know,
Yeah, one
bashed his head.
fell in Whole
Ooh.
Foods out of the buggy and bashed his head on the concrete floor.
That's some hard floor
in Whole
too.
Foods. And there was blood everywhere. But for the most part, I don't think we've had any real broken bones.
We've been real lucky.
Yeah.
Megan, the Weasel, the one that used to escape. She climbed up a 10-foot rose trellis in front of on the side of our carport. Okay, climbed up and fell. Boom! Right on her elbows. She goes, "Mom, I can't move. Can you pick me up?" Didn't cry, did nothing. Straight up boss. So we go to the treatment center down the road, and they said, "Okay, well, she just got little sprains. You know, we'll put her in little, things. She'll be fine." Next morning, 8 o'clock, I've got this bone specialist calling me going, "Jacqueline." I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "I need Megan up here in less than an hour." I'm going, well, shit.
Whoa.
Okay. So we got up there. He goes, "She has 2 broken arms.
Damn.
She was in a cast from here to here, 1 year. Second time on the trampoline, boom, busted the arm again.
Dang.
In 1 year, she had 2 broken arms. She was like walking around like, is she gonna
That's
pop
what
somebody?
you did. He was just as bad.
Yeah, I re-broke my arm twice.
Dude, my son has never broken an arm, never broke a leg, never
Nice.
broke anything.
No,
Devin,
no,
my
ours
oldest
haven't
daughter.
either.
Okay, so my oldest daughter, she's
But,
all me,
yeah,
like, she's
On
all me.
today's episode with Eli and Jax,
I got a
you guys
call.
talk
I got a
while
call from a high
I make
school.
my bed.
I got a
Hey,
call
yeah.
from a high school. There's some chick laying outside, a little girl. Well, she shouldn't have messed with Devin. I'm just saying. Devin beat the shit out of her so bad it took 3 men to pull her off her. I said, "Devin, what happened?" She goes, "Mom, okay, I was going down to do my softball practice." I said, I said, "She pushed me." I said, "That's okay. I'm walking away." 16. She pushed her. She called to the C word, turned around, bam, right in her face. It was, oh my God, blood on the concrete, blood everywhere. Oh, I said, "Devin." She goes, "Mom,
Jack, did you even see me making fun of you? I was mocking you the whole time.
Why I'm coming to haunt you when I die." I'm visiting everybody.
You guess the one bone in my body I've broken more than any?
What?
My toes.
The one bone in my whole body that I've broken probably
Finger.
over a dozen times, my skull.
Oh yeah.
I've had more concussions between the age of 0 and 12 than
Me
most
too.
people have in their whole life.
Oh, me too, man. I've been in the hospital multiple times for the same thing.
Kids get them all
That's
the time,
what
little
killed
skull
me.
fractures and
At the
shit all
age
the
of
time.
18 was the last
beat
time
you
I
right
had a
there.
massive head injury.
You know what
That's
the
when I
difference?
had my near-death experience, my second near-death experience.
And the difference is, man, is back when we were little, we did everything outside and we had a good time and we were always being wild and building tree houses and climbing fences, doing everything. Now the kids sit inside and play games, so they're much safer,
Yeah.
But at the same time, they don't got the experience outdoors like we do growing up,
Yeah, I asked my son, it's like, "Why are you always inside playing games?" And he'll look at me, he's like, "Well,
Yeah,
I've
let me
had
go
50
outside, it's
concussions
boring."
in my life, Like,
Yeah.
I tell my
oh,
grandkids, go play in the goddamn dirt. That's boring.
No, please just
All
get
I'm going to
dirty.
say is they're going to be able to identify my body by the X-rays.
What's up, Christy?
Well, you know, Beth, I've had quite a few MRIs and my back's quite jacked up. So if they're going to go through an X-ray, they ain't going to get it. They ain't going to get a full. They're not going to get a full skeleton. I'm telling you that much.
No, me either.
What's up, Beth?
I'm hoping when I go, there won't be anything to X-ray. I just want to go up in flames. Boom, burn me to dust.
Oh, I don't want to put a box.
Boomer.
No,
I'm
premium.
going out supernatural style, baby. Yeah.
Eli and I saw the same. There was some news thing today, and this girl, she died, and her casket was blue and gold and had a picture of her on it. It was boss, man. That casket must have been money.
Daggum.
Woo,
Just put me in a pine box. That's all I need. Just put me in a little pine box.
It was a beautiful, beautiful casket. Beautiful.
That's
Put me on top of a bonfire.
Yeah.
Nah, stick me in an egg timer and I can be a family game night.
That's what Jason wants to
Hey,
do.
he shared me the
That's what
backyard.
Jason wants. He wants a Viking burial. I'm like, I'm
how
not
I
burning
died. I
this.
died.
Christy.
I think you're right, Christy. He's a
Viking.
fast.
So everybody knows White Wolf is Viking, right? White Wolf, Viking King, Viking King, White Wolf. He goes, babe, when I die, I want you to put me on a bunch of sticks. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, I'm Viking death. I'm like, first of all, bro, we're not even near any water. Second of all,
you know why he does that, Christy? Because he realizes he's on a panel with Jax, and he has to do that auctioneer because in between pauses, he has to talk real quick. You know, get in there between pauses when Jax is talking.
Luke, if you and I ever did a live together, people would be mind blown.
I know it.
If we did a live, it'd be epic.
Right?
There's sometimes
we have to do that. We do too.
I got to get one with Amber too. I mean, she's been wanting to do a live, and Mrs. AAP hasn't scheduled it, but anytime is really fine.
So sorry, Amber.
We got to talk about paranormal experiences. You were talking about it that one day, and I'm like, I've got to hear it.
Yep,
I
exactly.
know. We wanted to revisit
That's
what we were
supposed to be
talking
what
about the
Eli
other
was
night
doing tonight.
on Eli's when we did it. When we interviewed Luke, he's
Yeah,
like,
there you
"Well,
go.
it's getting late." I'm like,
I didn't
we
do
were
it.
just getting good, Eli. Why'd you cancel it? Why'd you stop?
Yeah.
The good shit was coming.
Hey,
We're talking
I'm
about the
not gonna stop
Bible and shit. We were getting deep.
Amber,
Calm
you know,
down,
she
dude.
mentioned that. Did you drink some pickle moonshine?
No, I did not. If you look,
I tell you, when you mentioned that, like I could just almost freaking taste it.
Oh, in the back of your cheeks back there, like pickles
so there's a brand of moonshine you can buy, and it's like a pickle jar. It's got actual pickles in it, and they're soaked in moonshine. I watched a TikTok of this guy who tried them. He's like, I don't like pickles, so he takes a bite and he's like, this is gross. He finishes the pickle and he got a buzz, and he's like, I'm gonna eat the whole jar. And he did. He was done by the end of it.
Damn.
Get drunk enough to eat the whole jar.
I like pickle juice now.
We need to do a stream where we all get the same thing and try it together.
Everybody try pickled moonshine. We all need to try it.
I'm not eating
They have cherries too.
Dude, I'm there. I like apple moonshine.
Cherry or watermelon or orange or any other flavor but pickle.
Yeah.
My favorite is apple pie, but I like it from getting it like from the dude that lives out in the woods that makes it under in his cellar.
we have underground people too.
I remember the first time I had apple pie moonshine, but I don't remember after that. I remember drinking it, and I wake up in the bed. I'm like, how much moonshine did I drink? They're like, my son goes, Mama, you just kept drinking it. I said, you didn't stop me. He goes, oh, it was funny. I said, bro, look.
I've never forgot what I was doing on moonshine ever.
Ooh, it was good. It tastes just like apple pie. It didn't have any bitter taste. Like it. Drinking it. They gave it to me, so I drank it.
Yeah, exactly.
The first time I ever got drunk, and this is my cousin's fault. It was a long time ago. She freaking was giving me 10 high whiskey, that cheap crap, and I was so sick for like 3 days.
Oh no!
I was done. I couldn't even smell that stuff now. Still, there's no way.
We played Drunken Jenga with whiskey on Halloween when my kids were smaller. My brother said, let's play Drunken Jenga. I said, all right, bro, let's play. So he brings out some bottle of whiskey, right? And he brings out these shot glasses. And first, they're just a single shot glass. So you're playing Jenga, and then you have to do a shot. And then after a while, I noticed the shots were getting bigger. I said, wait, whoa, where did that come into play? He goes,
like a double shot.
Double shot. I said, we haven't. At this point, I'm so drunk. I'm thinking, okay, you're right. We've been doing double shots. By the end of the night, I was in one bathroom. My brother was in the other. First, I could take care of myself. My brother made a hot mess. His wife said, "I'm cleaning that shit up." His best friend went in there and he was a dog, but he cleaned it up for him. I'm going, bro, and I hit the whiskey. I said, never again will I play drunken Jenga with you because you cheat. You gave me double shots and first was single shots. It was always double. I'm like, no, bro. Yeah.
I want to get more water. Yeah, thanks.
Guys, the best shot to do is the pineapple upside down shot. It's the best tasting one ever.
That's a good one, yeah.
Vanilla rum or vodka or whatever, and then a little bit of pineapple juice and a little bit of grenadine on top.
My thing was tequila. Oh Lord.
Ooh, me and Jose got in a fight years ago, and I have not talked to him since.
I outdrank a Mexican. I did 21 shots. He could only do 18. I'm like, what's one I can do? I should have never went outside though. My downfall is when outside. The air hit me. It was all over.
Wow.
They're waiting.
Tequila is just that's something that sneaks up on you too. You know, you get a little buzz from tequila, you get a little warm, and then before you know it, you're really, really, really drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And then the clothes start falling off. I swear to God,
Clothes fall off.
my clothes are on when I start to drink, but after a while they're gone, and I don't know what happens.
You get hot.
Yeah. Once you have about 3 gulps, the rest of it goes down like water. First couple of gulps.
It's always rough the first one or two. Then after that, it's smooth sailing.
You drink, you go home with
My
somebody.
cousin, brother, and I came up with this drink that we actually got a couple of bars in Binghamton and Endicott to start serving. And we call it the Raspberry Tootsie Pop. What you do is you take a tall shot glass and you fill it about 3/4 way with razzmatazz, and any kind of chocolate liqueur that you can float will work. I can't remember the specific that we use, but any kind of chocolate liqueur or whatever you can float on top. You shoot it, tastes dead up like a raspberry Tootsie Pop. It's awesome.
That sounds good.
Captain Morgan's another thing you really shouldn't drink because it's so sweet. Like
I love Captain Morgan.
We did Captain Morgan and cherry 7-Up. You have about 12 of those. You're going. It's sugar. It's the sugar. I love Captain Morgan, but it's the sugar.
Yeah.
You feel like death.
Appreciate it, Luke.
So everybody want to know my hangover cure for if you like it. If you get really drunk one night, you go to the club, you get really drunk. Next day, have menudo. Hangover is gone.
Oh yeah, menudo.
For what?
Menudo is gone. You eat menudo, it's gone.
Oh wow.
Menudo. That's a boy band from the.
I don't even know what you said.
I don't either. What the hell did you say?
Menudo.
Yeah.
What is a menudo?
Menudo real quick.
Well, you want to know what's in it? You want to know what's in it? You want to know what's in it? Cow's tongue.
Oh my gosh.
Vegetables.
I'd rather have the hangover.
Hangover cure, bro.
Oh, if you eat cow tongue, it's supposed to be good for eczema too and psoriasis.
Oh yeah.
It'll cure it.
I have heard that. Thank God I don't
you can
suffer
get
from
past the
eczema.
cow tongue being in there. It's great.
Oh,
I heard you can boil it and just peel the tongue, the top of the tongue off, and just eat it, and it's good. But I don't know.
Some people shred it and make it really tiny pieces.
Double
so
D.
it's edible.
No.
This conversation just went like downhill.
No, that is just wrong.
Yeah.
You don't gotta eat it, Rebecca. You just don't look at it. Just
I like two
That's
of both
wrong.
yesterday.
Little
That's
barbecue
what I'm
sauce on
saying
it, be
for a
good.
hangover. I mean, if you're okay with the hangover, don't eat the menudo. But if you need, it's quick. It's really
That's why I just drink beer.
I don't drink liquor anymore. I drink beer. That's it.
Yeah,
I
no, that's
drink
why I
beer.
just take the beer. Miss JP is a mean drunk on liquor.
Same with Jason.
I don't
I
have
don't
to
get mean on tequila.
Nope.
I can't drink straight tequila anymore.
Let me
don't
tell you
care
I
about
can't
it.
drink
New Year's
tequila
Eve,
either.
Jason got wicked drunk, and I looked at him. I said, "Okay." I was on Google Meet and stuff. I'm like,
She
"Okay,
got mad.
okay." Only walk in that bathroom, but you fall. Boom, fell. Told you.
Yeah, the most time
Hey,
you
thank you,
drink is a
Cassie.
couple beers.
Go-
If we
get
go
to
out
go
to eat,
to
I'll
get
drink
to
2
bed.
beers.
Falls between the dresser and the end table and the bed. I'm like, how you gonna get up? Because I ain't picking you up. He gets
You
in
know
bed.
what?
The next morning, he's all messed up here. He's messed up here. I'm like, you gonna do that again? He goes, no, I don't think I'll do that again. I said, that's good.
You know what? With my balance issues, you know, hard of hearing, whatever. It's hard for me to walk generally, but when I have, like, when I'm drunk, I have never fallen. I have never fallen.
He was mixing beer, vodka, vodka, and something.
I've never fallen when
I forget it.
No way.
Beer, he would have been fine. Oh, he had the rest of his Jack Daniels.
Yeah, JD.
I told him, I said, you want to drink like that again? You go somewhere, don't come home that night. I'm not gonna watch. I can't watch someone so drunk that they can't even focus on. They can't walk. That's too drunk for me.
Yeah.
If you can drink beer and ale, mead, beer, whatever. I've never fallen.
See, I don't do that anymore. Like that was back in my 20s. You know, I drank too much, but I'm good now. I'll have like a drink or two once in a while, but I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good on one or two.
He had a
That's how we are too.
I said, how did you get that? I don't know. I don't. He didn't get it. He had to get it when he hit the bathroom wall. He woke up and he had a big old black and blue bump. I'm like,
you should have told him, say, yeah, talk to me like that again. See what happens.
Yeah.
He didn't know if I hit him or not. He goes, did you hit me? I'm saying, you'll never know, will you?
When I was living in Indiana, me and my boys went out one night, and I don't remember driving home, but I woke up the next morning and I look out, my car's in the driveway. I'm there, and I call my buddy. I was like, did you drive me home? No, you left before we did. Really? I'm like, I don't remember. Like, leaving the strip club. I mean, did I say that? Leaving the bar, getting in my car, turning the ignition on, and driving. I don't remember any of that. Like, all of it's a blank. The last thing I remember
that's cool, Nightmare. That's my jam song for my birthday.
See, Boomer, times like that where you're like, there's a reason I'm here because I could have been gone a long time ago.
It's true. It's true.
I've had moments like that in my life.
Yeah, I had years ago when I was still in the service. I drank so bad that I put myself in an alcoholic seizure. I literally, like, they had me like strapped to a gurney. I literally broke the strap. They got me to the ER, and I grabbed the doctor and bit her arm, and they got me under control, got me knocked out with something.
Fighting people, man.
And I just wake up, I'm like up to the bed, you know, and the MPs come in and call me off.
You're not a vampire, Boomer.
Yeah, you can't fight people, bro. No, human bite's really nasty.
Yeah, I quit drinking. I quit doing everything for like 3.5 years after that.
Nice.
Since that incident, I
That's
quit.
right. Boom, boom, boom.
And then the wife left and took the kids and moved to another state, and I started up again. But hi, Deanna. I said hi earlier, but Jax was talking, so you probably didn't hear me.
He talks a lot.
You know that you say I talk a lot because we'll do interviews and Eli will go, you didn't have any questions. I'm like, oh, you want me to talk now? Okay.
Yeah,
we're like the Brady Bunch stream up here, aren't we?
Exactly.
It's Boomer doing it.
I have a question for you.
There's Alice in the middle. Alice
Has anybody heard Jax ask anybody in our interviews a question? Really? Have you ever heard me ask a question? No. It's always Eli. And then I'll go to ask a question and he jumps to it.
Nope.
Dude, why didn't you ask a question?
Nope. No, I'm waiting for you to talk. Damn it.
He'll tell me before, okay, if you have a question, I'm mute. I have a question, I'm mute. Like, oh, I do that, right? I'm like, he goes, I didn't even know she muted. I'm like,
No, I hate that. Every time I mute, she was talk.
I was trying to do an investigation in my room.
Bro, I'm going to prove you wrong next interview, bro. I'm going to prove you wrong. You're going to be like, oh, poor Jax.
Hey, I'm talking.
He's abusive. He's abusive on the damn thing. He goes, if I hit mute, that means you don't get it.
Is Beth down here?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't want to interrupt the question.
Beth.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to jump off here.
Hi, Amber.
I've got to go do a stream with Just E here in about 25 minutes. So,
So
I'll be over there. See you guys later.
Bye. See you later, Amber.
Bye.
Bye.
You send me the list of questions to ask.
Hey, Eli, mute her for a second. See what happens.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna mute initially.
My daughter just yelled at me from the other end of the house because I was screaming.
Nah. Then I gotta talk.
It is bad.
Beth, I hear you.
How do you just stick your tongue out at me?
No, at her.
Yeah, talking over everybody. No.
My daughter.
Fuck up! I'll tell her.
You have been like this for 3 years. You still hasn't changed, guys.
Boss ass bitch.
Yep.
Party.
You sitting there looking like you don't talk. You sit there and look like you
in a
don't talk all
bar.
the time. You talk more than a female.
Who? Him?
I hope she's talking.
I know
again.
I'm a female.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Don't let him fool you.
I don't talk y'all because she's loud. I can't get anything
not-
in.
I'm out.
Yeah, speak up, Eli,
Ooh,
because
I'm gonna record
literally
our
I
next
can't hear you. You sound like Jeff. Like
I'm gonna record
you're
our
far
next
away or
conversation
something.
and put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Is Eli talking?
You need to get
Strong! Shut up!
You need a USB mic.
That's what he
you
does.
need.
He takes the microphone.
Those things suck. That's why I don't use them.
Hey, that is on fucking talking.
Oh, there we
I
go.
just wrote in my mic and nobody hears
You
me.
know what I heard? I heard talking. That was it. Out of that whole sentence, I heard talking.
I'm not allowed to talk in the
That
interview,
might
so I might as well
suck,
talk to
dude.
my panels. Call me tomorrow,
Just
bitch. See what happened?
unplug
I
it.
answer that phone.
Listen
Call me tomorrow,
to-
bitch. See if I pick that shit up and be like, oh, it's Eli.
Hey,
Turn your
Kel.
computer mic, Eli. That's what I
Oh,
heard.
there's Beth.
Yeah, look.
She's not raising her hand. I'm here.
Forehead or five
See her forehead.
Yelling at me.
I got
Hey,
Oh, there she is.
Beth.
My daughter just came out yelling at me, thinking I was yelling at her.
There's Ben.
And I'm like sitting here, keep throwing my mic and nobody hears me.
It's been a while since
That's what Eli does. He goes like this. He'll go.
I can't see Pastor when I turn on the camera because it's not like me to turn on the camera.
These are like $4, really?
Yeah,
He's trying to yell at
Eli,
me.
those earbud mics weren't
They
especially
suck.
designed for doing like online stuff.
Yeah.
They're
I know.
designed for using on phones when you want hands-free audio on
Yeah.
a cell phone.
I need to
Okay,
get a new
they're
one.
junk for doing something like
They
this.
suck.
You need to get an actual exterior
No, I
mic.
don't
Yeah,
like those.
Eli,
I don't
look
like
at
those.
this. See? You need something
I
real.
don't like those though. They're sweaty and
No,
Good,
these,
Yeah,
good.
those are good.
oh.
these are nice. These aren't
Sweaty.
sweaty.
Yeah, the ones that Beth has and Jack
You need
has,
those
those are
big
good.
microphones?
Yeah, these
No.
aren't bad, Eli. They don't make. They're not. They don't.
I can't
They don't
afford
have
them.
They're not
Yeah,
material. They're not a material. Those
Yeah.
are the ones that are sweaty.
I don't
Those
know
are
where they
like
are.
Leather, like a leather
So.
thing.
Well,
I
can
didn't
y'all
know.
hear us
They
on the
like them on
computer
laptop.
audio?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
of course
yeah.
we can always hear. We can always hear Luke, Rebecca. We
I
never
know, but I have to yell over him.
Yeah, fucker.
I
Yeah, 'cause
know.
it's almost like
That's why we're simpatico, brother. We loud and we know and we don't care.
Yeah,
My
I have
mom
to
used
yell
to say,
over
Jax is
him.
going to be a Philadelphia lawyer. I said, why is that? Because you can talk over everybody.
Nice.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm from Jersey. I can't help it. Sorry.
Are you
Oh.
from Jersey?
Yes, ma'am.
She's from Texas.
I didn't know that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
From New Jersey Turnpike.
New Jersey.
Okay, I'll be back.
I was born in
Wait a
Philadelphia.
minute, what's a rookie move?
Are you still upstate? Are you still there?
No, we moved from Jersey to Pennsylvania. We moved out of Pennsylvania when I was about 14.
Okay.
So then we moved to Cali, and then from Cali we moved to Arizona. I've been in
Yeah,
Arizona like
that's-
30 years.
Oh
That's
my gosh, you're out
extreme,
west right
man.
now?
Mhm.
I got
I
a
didn't know
question.
that.
I'm in the Wild Wild West. I'm 20 minutes from where Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp had shootouts.
Oh, nice.
That's
nice.
so cool.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it'd be cool to do
Yeah.
some metal detecting around there.
Okay.
Let's see.
What,
I got
Patty?
a question.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I have a question.
It better be a good one.
Since you're from Jersey,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on the Jersey Shore?
Okay, that's some bullshit.
Are you talking about the
A
show?
bunch of fucking juice heads walking around going, oot, oot, oot. What? No.
I mean, you're from Jersey.
Okay, but you see the generation? It's not my generation. That's the new generation. That's something y'all made up. I didn't do that.
90210, Jersey Shore. They're all like teen soap operas.
We went to the boardwalk. We went to the Jersey Shore. We did all that stuff, but we weren't acting fools. No. But now the boardwalk is not what it used to be. Asbury Park is gone. The new era has taken all things that were good and like, you know, great for kids to do and just priceless. They've taken them away. They've closed everything up. Kids have ruined, the kids of today have just ruined everything. Selling, you know, drug dealers and shit like that, selling their freaking drugs. They've ruined everything. Anything that was something once was great is now gone. It's all gone.
Oh yeah.
I went to Asbury Park as a kid all the time. I saw it on Instagram the other day, and it's a ghost town.
Oh yeah. I mean, and the maintenance, the deterioration is real, and the maintenance is not being done, and the tricks of the trades are being lost. So, you know, we're actually going backwards, if you ask me. You know, we might have some smart scientists out there working on some weapons and things like that, satellites and all that. But this next generation coming up, oh my gosh, I just don't know.
I'm terrified.
You know.
I'm terrified.
We're going to run the country one day.
There's somewhere.
Well, not even us. It's our kids.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the worst place I ever experienced was Newark, New Jersey Airport.
Newark, yeah. My mom was born in Newark, yeah.
Yeah, the next generation, you know, the kid's gonna be in there playing Fortnite. He's supposed to be the president. He's in there playing Fortnite.
I can tell you one
military strategy on Fortnite.
I can tell you one thing about my grandkids and my kids. I raised my kids with the morals that my mother raised me. If you talk, like my daughter was 16 and she wanted to go somewhere, and I was standing in the kitchen and she was standing in front of me. She goes, "You're being a bitch." Well, she got grown, so I got grown with her. She felt her lips. She goes, my mouth is bleeding. I said, "Well, you gave me permission to get grown with you. You come at me grown, I'm coming at you. We'll just get to heads real quick."
Yeah.
So she has a son. And I said, "Well, you can let him do that?" She goes, "No, Mom. My daughter has 2 sons. Just yesterday, Quinn wanted to take a giant sized muffin to school, and he threw a fit, so she gave him an ass warming." There's nothing wrong with, you know, warming a kid's ass. I mean, there's a difference between beating and giving. You know, my mom beat my ass, but you know what? I'm alive.
Well, you got to beat those morals into them.
I can't believe Jack's a grandma.
You know what?
9.
You probably know this place. Go to Mountain Park all the time, which is in Holyoke, Mass. And
Those
the
are
kids
gone.
wrecked that. It's
gone.
Totally gone.
And yeah, speaking of paranormal,
by the time Patty came around, it probably was gone. Anyhow, so she probably never saw it.
Did you say
probably
9?
heard about it?
Speaking of
I can't find them. I can look from later.
We had a paranormal experience is that leather strap. I'll tell you, man.
Did anybody ever go to the roller rink on weekends? I went to the roller rink every weekend.
Yes.
Only a couple times.
I went skating.
We used to go every weekend to the roller skating rink. We loved it.
Back when it was fun and it was cool and it was, you know, you didn't get in trouble. There were no dope dealers outside I think, you know, trying to sell ice to some kid. We had a roller rink up here.
I went 3 nights a week and twice on Sundays.
But you know, Jax, like the bowling alley and the roller skating rinks are still really big around here.
We do have a really nice bowling alley. I have to say that because the cop shop's right across the street.
Hey, Elena.
So I mean, but they run that really well. They have like a little bar in one area, and they have it locked off so the kids can't go in there. We did have a nightclub. It was called Prescott Live, and it was great. It had a hip hop side.
Hey, West Haven.
But they let kids in after 2:00 in the morning. They let 18-year-old kids in. I'm like, what? And if they found beer bottles, if the waitress didn't get on, they after the last call they clean them up. But they got in trouble for alcohol to minors, and they got shut down.
There's a roller skating rink here that one night a week, it's an all-night skate, but at 10 o'clock they lock everybody in, so none of that can happen.
Yeah, we used to do those at the laser tag arenas. They would do the lock-ins.
We had our church do like a lock-in one night, and then the church I was going to, they had a basketball court inside, so they had the real the hard.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we'd skate around that. We'd do strobe lights. I mean, that's when kids were kids, and
get the pizza brought in and party all night.
Yeah, that's good fun. I mean, but like when my mom's thing was this: I don't care if you're playing outside, just have your ass in before the porch light comes on.
Yeah.
Yep, and before dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to lock the door, make sure we stayed outside.
They have things in their backyard. Like they have, from where they moved, they had a giant trampoline in their backyard. Where they are now, their whole backyard is just rock and sidewalk. So, but the sidewalk goes around in a square.
Oh,
so
well,
they ride their bikes around the square. She does make them go outside and play for the most part, but. I mean, technology has just made
children. Hey, what's it?
Look at Eli. He's like, fuck it. I'm just going to give Jax the lead on this one.
Hey, I'm taking a break.
Do you know why? You know why I say I'm a block that bitch? Because I took it and you didn't even know it.
I don't like me in the bottom. I'm not
Nightmare.
Nightmare's going right hunting.
Yeah. The best way to do it right there.
See, that's it. I'll say nothing, dude. I'm taking a break.
Jax, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I talked to Susan Big for like a really long time last night. We were on the phone like all night, just venting and talking. Because I don't need TV when there's so much YouTube drama anyway.
Right?
But she was saying that like with the huge issues in New York City around her neighborhood, a lot of people had moved out and left New York once the mandates came through. And the house next door to her and across the street from her is vacant now. And the freaking rats are moving in.
Oh my gosh.
She said there are hordes, flocks of rats. And she's having to get BB guns. And all the neighbors that are still there are having to like hire exterminators. The exterminators are taking advantage of the situation and charging $1,000 consult fees.
Wow, that's BS.
Wow, what?
Consult fees to know how to get rid of a rat.
$1,000 consult fees to come in because they know it's a plague.
Just tell
I'd be like, $50. Give me a
boxes.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah. Nice.
I've been waiting for him to do that.
My brother from another mother.
Here comes Patty. Here comes Patty.
AAP Mafia.
I got one over on all you.
Nice.
I'm taking a break.
Nice.
Make me go get my business now.
That's cool.
All you can do is
Look at Boomer. Boomer's a pimp daddy. Nice.
Fucking shine box, okay? Get the fucking shine box.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, baby.
Boomer D.
Yeah, you can
Nice.
do
$7.99 at 7-Eleven.
kitties,
Yeah.
cats,
Real
dogs,
gangster,
rats.
huh?
Hey, man.
I can take a picture of this. When I took a picture,
Yeah.
Are they aviators?
Hey,
Hey,
Boomer.
Boomer, what's
Nice,
going on?
nice.
Aviators.
Lady
There we
Jax,
go.
where are your shades?
oh shit!
They're over there, not out here, man.
Uh-oh, we had a door.
I don't want y'all to get crazy with the 80s look. Hold on, I get it.
That's your pop.
I'm gonna wear this
That's
every
funny.
time.
Hilarious.
My whole wardrobe is 80s look. What are you talking about?
Nice.
I haven't bought a new pair of jeans since 1989.
I'll go shopping at Walmart.
All right, I gotta go get mine.
There you go.
Tag. Nice.
My Ray-Bans, my other Ray-Bans are out of commission right now.
That's awesome.
Okay, Frankie.
Boomer's been pimping out there.
Get your picture, Rebecca. Hurry.
This is the real pimping.
She's trying to find her shades now. That's funny.
With children, I'm surprised she has any
Hey, look at
shades.
these, man. Like,
Oh yeah, she's got some. Are those
Yes.
prescriptions?
Yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
There we go.
There
my
we
big
go.
nice.
We're gonna have to put this shit on Twitter, y'all.
Sweet.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
I need a passport.
Boom, there you go.
Nobody thinks it's like Boomer pimps it.
Go for
I
it,
can't
Boomer.
see
Think
shit.
I
There you
wear
go.
my sunglasses tonight, Boomer. Go for it.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Ooh, doggy.
It's so bright.
That's the crew.
Send it to me, Rebecca, so I can post it on Twitter.
Bam, nice.
Hold on, I
There
gotta
you
get
go.
one
Here goes
more.
my
Get
trainer
found
here.
good.
Oh wait, we gotta get another one. Wait, hold on.
One more. Everybody move in.
Last call, people. Last call.
Hold on, people.
It's all for alcohol.
One,
Hold on, let
two,
me get back in.
three. Wait.
Right, are we doing the mannequin challenge?
I don't know. What are we
I
doing?
think so.
Don't blink.
Nobody
Don't blink.
Don't blink already.
Damn it, Eli, you blinked.
I did.
The world's over. Eli blinked.
Oh, damn it.
Screenshot.
Wow.
There you go. Nightmare took a screenshot. Awesome.
Yeah,
Send it to me,
my
Nightmare.
sunglasses are so dirty. I can't read the chat.
Moose.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got to
Oh,
turn
you
this thing
can't
on
see out
night
your
mode.
glasses. They're mine are
What up,
prescription.
Moose?
You can't see.
Yeah, mine are prescription too. I can't see shit.
Can't
Are
see
you kidding me?
nothing.
Mine are
Nice,
not.
nice. I need me some prescription glasses.
Shit, so do I, but I ain't got the money for that shit.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Oh,
I like Jackson's
those,
glasses.
but
I need to get a
I'm
pair
glad
kind
I'm
of like that.
nearsighted.
You have some
Yeah.
kind of like that, don't
They're
you?
all
I'm at 80s,
stuffed
I'm on my
up.
80s old school.
Yep. Yep. It's
I gotta
time
get
for
a
me to
hat like
change
you,
the
man.
glasses.
Throw me a
Nice.
goatee.
I have prescription
Yeah.
glasses, but I don't wear
You
them.
ain't gonna grow
I
nothing.
can't walk,
looking
you
straight
know.
up solo
Big
and
crap.
shit.
Oh, fuck
And
up.
then
Pause.
Paul,
Oh,
he says,
shit.
"What chat are you
Looking
in?"
So
solo.
shut the fuck up.
Let me get regular G.
Yeah, we got to. I gotta rate just E2.
Are we done with the sunglasses?
Yeah, we're
Are you down with AAT?
Oh, you ain't taking my
You know me,
Yeah.
you know what AP. Yeah, you know me. Hey Tia, hey Moose.
Heck yeah.
That's how I'm gonna make you
You
a
know
rap.
me, I'm
Come
down
on,
with
you
the
down with
BG.
AEP? Yeah, you know me. We down at AEP.
Yeah. I like that.
All right,
We
who's
never
down
do
with
OPP, we
DD?
do APP.
Nice, nice.
oh,
You gotta have fun, man, when life.
Hey,
You know,
Tina.
life's too short.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really
my
is.
moose came
That is like
in.
I've got to get going and make a video real quick to raid Paranormal Search with. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm about to end
Hopefully
this
it'll
thing.
help him
Is
out,
he
but I
live
don't know.
tonight? He's live
Huh?
tonight? Is he live?
Paranormal Search. He's doing his final chapter at the Fairfield Infirmary tonight. He's got a helper with him this time, so he's a little bit more braver to be able to get into the dungeon areas,
Right,
the casket areas, and things like that. So I feel like it's going to be a lot more interesting tonight for sure.
Is he live
I
though?
didn't know. I didn't know his helper's name, and Luke didn't know his real name, so we just call him Big Mac.
Named Big Mac.
I want to be
Oh,
mad.
okay, but he's live though, right? He's
Yeah,
doing it live?
Paranormal Searches.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
But Just E is coming on with Ember in a minute too.
okay.
Oh, I want to go watch
Wait,
that.
just E live streams? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
How many
does.
people are up in the chat? Do
Never
y'all want
told
to
me that.
raid G? He's got about 30 people over there.
Let's rate him.
Yeah, if y'all want to raid him, I mean,
I don't
I
got
don't
a
want to take
link.
away the Eli wanted to stay
I-
on.
No, I'm about
I
to
got
get
it
off
down.
myself.
Apparently I read it.
I'm a little tired. I
And
get tired
Boomer,
of it.
apparently I live stream now too.
Do you have a link for him?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put it in
I
the
can
chat.
text it to Jax really quick.
Thank you.
or you
I
can
just
drop
sent
it in
you
his
guys,
chat right
Yeah,
there.
drop it in my chat.
Shared this on Twitter.
Drop it like it's
Um,
hot.
Yeah,
Paranormal
just
Search's link.
type it in chat, Rebecca.
Hold on.
Luke's
Hold
not,
on.
we can put in there.
But yeah, I gotta take off too, Eli, because I got
All right,
that
Boomer.
thing I gotta do.
Nightmare
later, and I
dropped
wanna
it.
get some
Catch you
rest.
later, man.
Nice.
I appreciate you
Nightmares
coming
All
up
right,
here.
Nightmare,
plan.
thank you.
I appreciate you coming up
I gotta
here.
figure out how to do it because I ain't done it in
All
so
right, AP.
long. So.
Love you guys, and it's
Peace,
always a
man.
fun time. I mean, we got to
Yeah,
do
we
this
had fun.
more and more and more, and
Yeah.
you know, have a
For
good time
sure.
anytime, man.
I'm still
The
waiting
next
for that
time,
email.
AP, the next time we have you up here, Eli and I talked about, we're going to continue on conversation from the other night where we interviewed you, where we're getting to the deeper part because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
going somewhere.
All right.
Yeah.
That was going
Yeah,
somewhere.
definitely.
Got you, brother.
Peace
Yep,
out,
yep,
East Coast.
Yes,
All right,
bye,
guys.
guys. Much
Yeah.
love.
All
Bye.
right. Love
Love you
y'all.
guys.
See
Everybody
y'all
go-
next
go-
time.
Everybody go rate G.
Yeah, go ahead.
Paranormal Search. All right. Later.
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 All right, guys. I'm going to end this, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody go to raid. Who were you rating again?
G.
Paranormal.
Paranormal Search is live
Oh.
now. And then
Okay.
just in another like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. We'll go. Let's
don't
go
I
on
have
show some
one
love,
here?
guys, and I'm going to end this. And thank you guys for coming up on the panel. I appreciate it. And Jack, thank you for having a big conversation. But I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guys, like I was saying,
Anytime, bro.
thank you
I'm here for you.
for believing in our journey, and
And I'm
we'll
haunting
see you
you too.
next time. But first,
And
I'm
you
gonna play
too,
my
Miss
video.
Patty. I'm coming for you too when I die.
Later.